also house sitting at the same time that I'm dog sitting. So
Oh, okay.
definitely gonna do some homework today.
No idea why that's acting funky. Super weird. Anyway.
Food in me. Oh, but on a side note, man, freaking on Facebook, and these people, somebody posted something about Itachi and what was it? Let me just read it. They're like that whole scenario. Just honestly, I just get so triggered by that. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The whole thing triggers me. The post said the Uchiha thought they could plan a coup but got packed by two people. The whole coup would have been cheeks. It would have been remembered like the Kaguya clan. Uh I just the whole coup thing, just I don't understand how that didn't work, I guess. Like
It there was a lot of weird story elements that I think they just needed like a way to get like the things. I feel for the writer because I think he was like, yeah, I have this idea for this clan, and then like as things just exploded, like the story then became like I really do feel like Naruto took on a life of its own, um, past what the artist like what the writer was really like planning for, which is, you know, that honestly like that's the best case scenario for a lot of things. The problem is that like now you have to answer all these questions that you never thought of because they're like, wow, why is the Uchiha clan like this and why did that happen? And it's like, you know, I don't know.
yeah,
Like it's a good thing, but it's a challenging thing, and I really do feel for like writers that have to come up with kind of made up solutions to certain things. Um,
somebody said something I think is super imperative. He said they should have just bounced and made their own village. Thank you.
yeah,
And that's what I'm saying. Like the
yeah,
whole, like I understand that he was, and this is what I tell people because I know, and a lot of people don't know that like the original Naruto, there were no Uchiha.
right.
The Uchiha concept comes from a completely separate comic that a manga he was trying to come out with, and because he basically put the verse out, they both had like a zero episodes that came out at
Right.
basically around time, and because the Naruto one caught on, he just combined the other one with the Naruto story. Like Naruto's original in the Naruto Zero episode, Naruto was originally like the child of the Fox Demon.
Oh wow. Oh, you know,
Yeah,
I actually remember that. I remember seeing that like the base art for that. That was gonna be really cute. It was because he like had like a little baby form with the fox tails and everything.
but yeah, it's just it bugs me on so many levels. Like the more I think about it, the more I get like bugged because like so I'll read to you what I put about the whole Uchiha coup. I put that the coup is more fantasy than the whole show, and then I said, "Let me explain." I'll, not the coup exactly. The fact that everyone was in on the coup, even the kids.
Yeah, like
Only
ridiculous.
right, only Shisui and Itachi weren't, and I guess Obito. And I was like, so Itachi let the third Hokage put a battery in his back and charge him up to kill everyone, even the kids, even the old folks. Then you want me to believe every last Uchiha was present at this one moment? They knew Itachi. I was like, the thing is, like, they knew Itachi's loyalty to their cause was questionable, and so they didn't kill him before him,
Right.
but and then also kept him in the information loop,
Yep. There's
and
a,
then
I
when
mean, like every time you're like try to analyze this part of the story, nothing makes any sense. Like it, and that's that's the fault of the like I hesitate to say it's the fault of the writer because the writer was just writing the story that they wanted to tell, but like it's kind of the fault of like
I mean, it's
us.
Kishimoto. Kishimoto was the artist and writer, so it's It's all
All on him, yeah. No, and it is like, like we have to say, like, okay, you kind of fucked up because you made this world that is believable to some extent, but then you have these like things that within that universe don't make any sense. Like, why, like, nothing you've put in the Uchiha story arc has like any real like basis in reality, like, as to what would happen.
right because like okay, even even in Dragon Ball Z, but even they've managed to answer that question in more than one way. Where like, you're sitting here and you're like, there's no possible way that every Saiyan got killed, and then you later found out as they continuously pop different things out that like not exactly every Saiyan got killed.
Right.
Broly didn't get killed. Technically, Vegeta's younger brother didn't get killed.
There were a
The
few
people
survivors, and they did what they could, but
Right. And there, some of them are off on the far reaches of the galaxy, as
yeah.
they should, because it
Yeah.
wouldn't make sense to say that like every last
Yeah,
thing.
a spacefaring race of
Exactly.
like they can escape, and they did. It's like, that's, but that's like,
They
that's a
made
good
it.
storytelling. That's believable storytelling, right? It's like, okay, every single, like, so it actually, like, currently right now, if you were to blow up Earth, every human would die, right?
We'd all be
We'd all be
dead.
dead. Um, but that's the simple circumstance that, we don't have anybody else, that can go off Earth. But if we did, we definitely wouldn't have, everybody here. We'd have a lot of places that we'd be. So anyway, that's my spiel on that.
No, yeah. I mean, we're not spacefaring. Like, we don't. Our bread and butter as a society isn't built around our ability to send people off into space and then capture planets.
Yeah.
And like it's the same thing with the Naruto story. Like as shinobi, their bread and butter is outside of the village. It's not in the village.
Yep.
So that's why it's hard for me to believe. You're like, every Uchiha was here. And then I even mentioned, I was just like, so even if you want to say like, oh, Obito, he was there and Itachi was there and Shisui is there. And it's just like, so I hear that. I hear these three amazing ninjas
Right.
and I get that and they all have Mangekyo and I'm with that. I feel that. Now here's my question. What about everyone who fought in the war and is still alive as an old person? Because based off of, and this again goes back to like you can tell that some of the creations for the story happened after the fact, is that if their ability to attain Mangekyo was based off emotional situations that happened to them, like intense emotional situations that happened to them, fighting in the war, technically, just about everybody should have been popped out with a Mangekyo in that generation because they were at war, which would further make a claim for how powerful the Senju were. They were like, man, everybody had Mangekyo, and we were still out here in these streets. Oh,
Oh, sorry. I started typing and I was like, yep. I like, but I couldn't. Anyway, I couldn't verbalize. Um,
yeah, that's my girlfriend.
I usually do. Okay, there's a guy reached out to me to do a potential commission. That's kick ass.
Hey,
Uh,
nice. I've been putting in work on my end trying to get
hell yeah, dude. And I appreciate anything you do. Like, just seriously, you don't even know.
yeah, I've been putting in work out there to get you some more work. I just show people your art and I'm like, hey, he's open for commissions.
Hey,
Especially a lot of struggling artists that feel like they're kind of locked in a position. I know that there's a person that identifies as male that um they were wow, it's so complicated. They are doing art and they run into similar issues that you may have had where a lot of your male characters come out more feminine.
mm-hmm.
um so and I was just like, hey, you could learn a lot watching Scholar stream, this that and the other. um And
Yeah,
you know,
I mean, hey, I do that actually a lot. One of the main things I do is like teach people perspective because I actually have a pretty good understanding of how perspective works. Um, and so a lot of my art friends, they'll be like, I don't know how to do perspective, and I'll be like, all right, well, here's some tips. Here's some ways to do it. So I help a lot of other artists. So I'm down for. I honestly should run or have like a Gumroad account where I can just like have a lesson uploaded. Maybe that's what I should do for my YouTube channel. Is just like upload a lesson at perspective.
yeah, I think you keep dropping that toy. I think that'd be a good thing. I think like what the other guy was talking about is good. Like it's a lot of hard work. I mean, but like in the art field, it's honestly it's just consistency,
Yeah.
and working on your social media. And like so, the easiest way to up your social media. And I know he was just like, oh, like just do it yourself. But the thing is, like, and that's what I was trying to say was just like, you don't have time.
There
And
ain't enough hours in the day. I try, but that's it's just not enough hours.
that's why you need other people because
Yep.
other people have the time.
Yep.
They you find someone, Instagram, YouTube, hell, some of the best pages to spread stuff about like your artwork or to get your like your editor is to find pages that create compilations. They don't make the art themselves, but they're popular based on someone else's art, which means that they have to understand how the algorithm works on whatever app that they're using.
Yeah.
And it's not,
Cause
but
like, oh, sorry. Go ahead.
yeah, but they're essentially like stealing your art. Sometimes they give credit, sometimes they don't.
Yep.
But those are really popular pages, but they're controlled by a person. And if you could get in contact with that person and just be like, hey man, like, you know, I'm willing to pay you because they understand the algorithm. They understand how to get their stuff to the top. Like they just make a compilation of whatever. And that would be easy. Just like I said, it'd be easy to on Fiverr to find someone. You can look at their portfolio, see what they do, the editorial stuff. Because I mean, like if you got like a 5 6 hour video and you're just like, hey, you know, I just want the highlights and this that and the other, this moment, that moment, and it's just like there are a lot of quality work on there for the low, and it's just because some people are just practicing,
Yeah.
so they're not. And
Yeah.
it's funny because there are other artists who complain about it because they're like, do you have these higher quality people just doing things for practice, so they're charging like crumbs, and it completely throws off the whole market.
I never get mad about it. I do think I always wish that like artists would charge what they're actually worth, right? It's like it's not for me because the market will do whatever the market does, right? And people are always going to be like, oh, it should be better, but like I just believe that like you should get paid what you're worth, and it's a strong thing. But I agree that like if you're learning or if you want to like I honestly that's something that I'm looking at doing is going to a couple of these Discord servers and just setting up a day where I do character drawings for free, right? And just say, hey, go over to my Twitch, watch me draw your character, and subscribe or or follow, and I will I'll get your character to you by the end of the day. First come first serve, only up to limit 5 characters. like uh, like got a disclaimer that because I can't do it all day, but like that's something that I'm looking at doing is like a marketing tactic.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea to engage people
Yeah.
uh, with that kind of stuff. And then especially like you got the Harpy Lady. The Harpy Lady, it always reminds me of what was her name? Taya? Maybe not Taya. From like Yu-Gi-Oh. She, her number one card was the Harpy Ladies.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I am a bit of a perv, so Harpy Ladies always remind me of the characters from Monster Musume. I can't think of her name. Um, why is it? I'm drawing a blank on it.
Seeing the Harpies reminded me of Gate. Do you remember
Oh yeah,
the
yeah, yeah, the anime.
yeah, that anime also that's another the manga is also like a source of inspiration for me because I've never it's like the concept they took the concept of isekai to like the umpteenth where they're just like, oh, there's this portal that connects to this fantasy world, and they ended up getting into it where there's like the fantasy world, the humans are just like, oh well, we run this shit, we're gonna attack you, and they're just like, don't attack us, and they're just like, we're gonna attack you. This is what we do. We conquer stuff,
But God,
and they're like, great. And then Japan put out their guns and their tanks and their planes, and they just massacred them. And like, it's funny because the survivors are just like, yo, Japan just tore into us. They're like, I've never seen anything like that in my life. It was horrible. Like, but the society continues to advance because they build like a base right outside of the gate. Uh, Japan does. Japan builds it until like, so a lot of the creatures, the demi-humans and whatever like that, they migrate to the base. They get jobs there and they participate in various things that happen there. And this is all very interesting to see how the society changes on some level, due in part to that. But also just seeing like how, like, when they had their prostitutes, when you go to like the village, then when they went to the village in this world, and they had like the beast women, like you had the angel, there was a harpy there was like, you know what I mean, it was just, so it was interesting, I completely understand.
yeah, yeah, no, I am a huge fan of like isekai and I like world building in general. Like obviously I'm a little obsessed with that kind of thing. Isekai is it's this really fascinating trope in the anime world, and I'm totally sick of it. Right, like I'm honestly I wish they'd never produce another single isekai story ever because it's so oversaturated. There's so many of them, but what I do like about it is that it's like the Alice in Wonderland, right? It is the perfect scenario of having your main character be your foil for explaining all of the crazy background world details that you want to explain. Um, or not explain as they are tended to do. They just say, "Oh yeah, this is the thing," and you're like, "Okay, cool. What? How does that work?" And they're like, "And you never know." so, but yeah, like I find that most isekais are kind of they exist as like a world building
I think,
exercise. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, like almost like
Hmm.
almost like this journey that the character goes on to experience all the different places so that the creator of the world can showcase it. The reason I'm sick of isekais is because it almost feels like I always go to the same world, right? Like they're like, "Oh yeah, and he gets sucked into a fantasy world, but it's also a video game." And I'm like, "This is so overdone. You killed me. You killed me for the 50th time." uh, the one that I did think was done really differently was ReZero, uh,
Yeah,
where the did you see that one?
yeah, I watched
Oh man,
the episodes that I tried to read the manga, but the manga's all over the
the
place.
manga don't read the manga. So the ReZero is actually based on a light novel anyway. So the manga, like I think the manga was produced after the light novel, so it's not really intended as the like as the medium, if that makes sense.
It does. That explains why.
That explains why. uh,
Scattered to the winds.
Yep. Yeah, dude, that's, if you want this high definition, for like a, hold on, I gotta explain to this guy, for like a desktop background,
Zelda. Come on, Zelda poo.
tend to try to make backgrounds, detailed, but blurred, blurred? Blurred so that the focus is on the character. This person actually found me in a uh, I think they found me in a hentai server where I was just like I posted it. I was like, hey, I'm doing commission work. Send me, give me a message if you want.
Hey,
Whatever you
you
want. What's that?
you'll make so. Have you do you follow Rake, Reiq? Um,
No, I don't think so.
well, he's been around for a while. I started following him on DeviantArt, but like all he does is pin up art.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
dude, it's like that's where the money's at.
yeah, so I mean, like you'll make a lot. Like I don't know if he has ever made his own project or done anything like that, but like he's still, for one, to do really good pinup, you have to be really good at anatomy.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, that is the first first major hurdle to cross.
but I mean, like other than that, like he does like nothing but like pinup art, and um, he's very successful. And I mean, like if you can, I think it sucks, um, if you get pigeonholed, but I don't think you would because you're doing, projects like this with me.
Yeah, no,
And
I'm not afraid of that because it's definitely not. It's like I would be more afraid if it was like all I had in my portfolio, but I have quite a bit that's not this. So I can kind of pick and choose which thing I show to places to be like, hey, I do this and that.
oh, okay, well that's good. That's very good. Because I mean, like sometimes it can be like drawing, certain art can be like doing, actually participating in like porn itself. Once you get,
Not, yeah.
you you want to be a real actress, but no one takes you seriously because they just think you're gonna start trying to take your clothes off. So, but, but yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm trying to work out. So I'm like stretching my design muscles now. I'm trying to think of like what would a weapon that they use look like. I'm trying to imagine like it's got to be compact enough. I don't feel it's realistic to make it a bow, right? Because I also feel like it should be something that both um the males and females can use. And a bow, you would be basically crippling yourself and falling from the sky if you were using it uh, when
I
your
feel
wings are arms.
I I feel like their frame should probably belie their strengths. So I feel like if they did use swords, they could potentially use like larger bladed weapons that are kind of like cleaving looking type of weapons. Like if they hit you, the intention is for them to like just like cut you in half. So they're supposed to be like a flyby kind of attack. Like I come by, like if I'm flying by with a butcher knife, like I'm chunking. You know what I mean? Do you understand what I'm saying?
I do. Yeah, no, the way I'm yeah, so
And it's
if I'm looking at like realistic ways that a aerial based race like their primary mode of even like moving is not walking, it's flying. Um so there's one particular thing that I was thinking about is like, okay, their number one advantage is their range, right? They are already up and away from wherever they are. So that's where I was like, okay, a bow makes a lot of sense for certain like it. So it would make sense in the hands of the males because they'd still be able to fly, but in the hands of the females it wouldn't because their arms are these kind of they're part of their wings, which is another reason why I'm leaning towards maybe we just make them both that way because it simplifies this problem. But
Oh, I thought of interesting things. For the females, I thought that they would be more adept at like kicking and being like so
okay,
because their arms. Like I think like thinking outside of the box for me is like, so they fly with their arms, but what if they like how they perceive hang time is different. So like you've heard about hang time, right?
yes,
So hang time, as we know, isn't like the real thing. But what it is just the idea that like essentially since you're floating along at the same at like the same height for an extended period of time, or not floating. because you're at the same height during a jump for an extended period of time, it gives the illusion to everyone else that you're floating and that you're up in the air longer than you actually are. But what if like hang time, because they actually can fly and they can use their legs, uh, that they're actually like they can do more kicking and things like that in midair. Not to mention, magic is a thing,
Yeah.
and so easily like apply like like these magical claws, or like it can. I mean, I feel like going outside of the box, like it can get ridiculous. I'm not, in my mind, I'm not putting any restrictions because I don't want the story to be about how powerful some character is. Like, it's not a power up story where, I go and get stronger. It's just like, so imagine like they apply, like, you see them like applying magic to like their talons, and like it's like this um I don't know how to describe it, but it's like do you remember the fight between Ichigo and Grimjaw?
Yes. One of the absolute coolest fights.
Do you remember when he put the Cero on his claws, and there were like these long like waves of claw that were coming off of his hand?
Yeah. Yep.
And it's like, so why can't they do that? You know what I mean? Like, why can't we have like a Cero equivalent? Why, you know what I mean? Like, why do they have to fight in a box that we're making for them? Because they have wings, because they're bird people, that doesn't mean they need to fight like that.
Yeah. No,
The
that makes
idea
sense. That makes sense.
their fighting should be adapted to the things that they have to deal with. So there are dragons on this planet, there are demons on this planet, there are golems on this planet, there are lizardmen on this planet, everyone uses magic on this planet. Even the race that's called quote unquote barbarians, the people that they say that they protect are the Daogs. But if their Daog has an issue with another Daog, then how do they fight another, one of these other Daogs? So it's just like they
Ah.
can't fight. Like we can't. I don't think, like, yes, we have swords, axes, spears, this, that, and the other. In terms of like what they would use, they use what they need to use at the time. I mean, for all we know, they could create spears like Okiora did out of pure magic and just hurl them shits. Like, you know what I mean? Like
That is absolutely, honestly, I'm thinking like, oh, what kind of physical things would they be using? But you know what? A magical race using magic makes way more sense than that. And I'm thinking like, yeah, like having a spear, because like I kept thinking like, yeah, I kind of want them to have a spear like to throw, because that makes a lot of sense. So what if they like they just like they make their spears so that they like magically return to them, or they teleport back, refill their quiver, etc., or they just generate them of pure energy. That works as well. Um, and
it's just
any way we decide to do it, that's just perfect for this character, and I like that. Not to mention this is like a side character too, or not a side character, but like, you know, we're establishing the look of the races, not
yeah,
necessarily everything that each character in it is going to do. We'll establish like if we do end up having a character that is one of these later on, we'll establish what his looks like or what he looks like later.
yeah.
So that works for
And
me.
then the other thing is what was I saying? They don't unique this unique. Oh, so the additive things that happen with their magic also plays into how they fight. Because remember, with this race, whenever they cast a spell, they heal themselves.
That's right.
So if I know that I'm going to receive a healing from casting a spell, it would make me more likely to do more dangerous spells that could potentially put me in harm's way.
Because I know I'm already going to, be more or less okay from it. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
So their entire fighting style can be very kamikaze in nature, where it's just like, although the expectation isn't for them to be like, oh, I'm gonna kill myself, but it's just like, oh, I'm gonna get in there and I'm gonna get in your shit,
Yeah,
and
they can use that the melee magic.
they can use melees, you use range, and they're fast, they can fly, like like, oh, they're on the ground, you're weak, and it's like, no, I have strong, powerful legs. Like the way that their legs are made,
Yeah, yeah.
and
These
power similar to an ostrich.
yeah
Like
these digigrade legs are very very strong.
so, it's like they're not wanting for anything. And even with the female, like her frame, she looks very demure and possibly weak, and it's just like these are talons.
Yeah, these are sharp. These will cut you.
Yeah, and you're thinking these wings are weak. If I hit you with this arm here, I hit you with this arm. This is a clothesline.
Hey,
This is gonna hurt.
you hit like a Mack truck.
You know what I mean? And I'm fast enough to capitalize off of that. I'm fast enough to knock you off, to swoop by you, hit you around your ankles, knock you into the air, come across you with a blade, and that's the end of it, sir. That was in midair. And that's what I mean. Like you gotta like, we wanna think and I'm more of like a tactical thinker in terms of like when I see people fighting, especially in anime, like I get really pissed when like some characters are just like, I'm gonna rush him. And then when everyone else is like, you have the smart character, and they're like, "Oh, I'm the strategic guy," and it's just like, yeah, but what tools are you using to be like really strategic about this? And they're just like, "Oh, I don't use tools. I just try to be strategic with
I
it."
just am smart about everything. Yeah,
Yeah,
nah. Question mark, question mark.
I'm
Not sure
like
about
the
that one.
exactly. I was like, the epitome of the strategic fighter is Batman.
Yes. Yeah, and
He shows up,
he uses tools at the wazoo. That's his whole thing. Everything's a tool.
and it's just like the thing is like, if other characters did what Batman did, some of them would be far more dangerous,
Oh
which is
yeah.
why they do that. But in certain stories, when they're like on serious mode, they do exactly that. Like when Wonder Woman she went about doing something that she felt like only she could do, and so she ended up having to kind of betray the trust of those around her.
The Justice
And
League. The Justice League had to bring her to justice. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't remember what the storyline was, but like that was the time when it was like she was just like she was on her prep time. She was just like, I already know that he's gonna do this, that, and the other. I'm prepared for this, that, and the other. This, that, and the other. You know what I mean? Like when
Yep.
they actually prep time, But to me, the intelligent character is your Mr. Prep time. You're
Yep.
you're Mr. That's or your Miss Prep
Your
time.
your your battle begins before the fight ever starts. You know.
This is how Sam to be in the story. He is Mr. Prep time. He's just like,
Yep.
ooh. But I mean, we have him packed out exactly for that.
Yep.
I think that he doesn't like he knows he's going into a battle. He brings what he thinks he's gonna need. Not like so, but because he has everything with him,
Yep.
he can always.
Yeah, he'll drop and pick back up, pick up things that he thinks he'll need, for whatever the situation requires.
Exactly.
I love it. These characters, I'm in love with these characters. I cannot wait to read this story. Like I read it as I as I draw it. Like, yeah, it's gonna be fun. How are we feeling? How are we feeling about this sketch so far?
Give me a second.
Yeah, you're fine. I just
Look at it. It looks good. I think it looks more in line, I guess, with like the vision.
the vision.
So, how do you feel? Do you feel like it looks just as good by comparison to the Harpy Lady?
I think it, yeah, absolutely. Once I get it rendered up, I think it'll look as good or better. It's funny because like I always think like, oh, what's your best piece of art that you've ever made? And I'm like, the next one.
That's a good way to see it. That way, it's encouraging. You're always improving.
Yeah, I see the improvement just even over like what we've been doing together. I just see, honestly, um, a decent amount of improvement doing character work. It's kind of funny how that works out, but
Yeah, I mean, people put you through your paces, and I mean, like you either show up and show out, or you don't. You know, you either live up to the challenge. Like I recently got told that I would be able to train someone's dog, um, and this person is like a member of like higher society. You know what I mean? And so, what are my two options? You know, I don't perform, or I perform to the best of my ability to get this dog and to hopefully make a name for myself in this, you know, in their society, and hopefully more people within that society will want me to train their dogs.
Yeah, yeah, that's something like that. That's how you get it out is word of mouth, right? Like,
Yeah. I mean, I feel like with art and stuff like that, a lot of that word of mouth stuff is kind of gone by the wayside, where it's just like social media, I think, is a great tool, don't get me wrong, but there's nothing like just popping up a table somewhere
oh my
and
God,
just,
I
you know,
agree. I agree 100,000%. It was so funny. I went to the zoo the other day, and me and my girlfriend, like, I was just like, I brought my sketchbook because I was like, these animals, these are real life references. Like, there's no better opportunity to draw like something. And we get to the lion enclosure, and this lioness, the she was right up at the glass, and I'm like, oh my God, this is the best opportunity I've ever had to draw from like real life, you know, a real life lion. And so I sit down, I open my sketch pad, I start sketching, and like probably 10 or so people, like they just all came up and like, oh wow, that's really cool. I'm like, I wish I had business cards, should probably give these out. But
yeah.
yeah.
Vistaprint, you can spend $20 on Vistaprint,
Yep.
design your own card. So you can design your card logo on like Canva, or obviously on whatever the app is that you currently use. I don't know why I suggested Canva. Like,
Yeah,
you
right,
don't.
man. I have a no, just kidding.
And then you can upload your design onto your card. $20, you get like 250 cards.
Yeah. Yeah, it's something
Uh,
I really gotta do. I just never like remember to do it, and then I always have the event come up before I remember to do it. Too late. Like, damn it.
because I need to order some new cards, because like primarily because I will be. It'll be like, oh shit, like, if this opportunity does go through in a good way, I need to like
Yeah.
have. People are always asking me for cards because I train with dogs, and so I'm just like, oh shit. You got the card? I'm just like, oh, like I had cards, but then I changed my cell phone number, so now I have to update my cards. So,
Ooh, this guy's got some cool art. I just had a Reddit post pop up on my thing, and he's doing. It looks like he's doing watercolor concept art.
oh,
That's impressive. Although actually, I'm not 100% sure. It looks like it's watercolor because he's got a lot of this like texture going on. But now I'm like, maybe he just digital drew on like a watercolor texture background. Um, let me just share this really quick. It's really cool.
please do. I am also on it.
I don't have like a very. I hesitate to say I don't have a loose style. I have a loose style. It just doesn't do like the same things that this guy's kind of loose style does. So I'm always looking at artists that do things that I don't do because I'm like, oh, I really admire how that looks. I'll be right back. I gotta run to the bathroom real quick.
Okay.
Oh, this just makes me sad to look at. When I went to McDonald's
You
yesterday.
said you got McDonald's yesterday.
No, I got my girlfriend gas yesterday.
Oh, you got her some gas.
Yeah, I got some gas for you right here. Stop. Okay. Oh, Yumi is crying at me. She says, "Garo." I'm wondering why she's crying at me. Yumi's the girl we had in here in my Twitch earlier.
Yeah, I remember.
Are you able to get into that server, the art server now?
Yes. Um, I just don't know where to go.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my God, there's 50 people
Is it
in
the one
the
with the duck or with the bird?
the bird.
The bird. And then I go to.
There's like 50 people in art stream, but I don't want to go in there at the moment.
Oh wait.
Let me just message Yumi and see what she wants.
So,
Yeah.
did you mean the one with the duck, or the bird with like the orange head, like the cockatiel?
The orange head. Yeah, bird with orange head. And then I don't know what you have access to yet.
Yeah. Because I
But
only see full server stats, and then the only voice channel is the admin channel.
really, what have you assigned yourself roles yet?
Where do I go and do that?
It should be under the roles thing.
I say server announcements, other announcements, rules, server info for the questions, support us, and blacklist. Is react to give yourself a role. So
Yeah, so you use those little emoji icons at the like after the post to essentially assign. I don't know how it exactly works. It's all using these like weird bots. Um, but you assign yourself roles using that, and that will allow you access to different parts of the server. It's like I said, dude. It's incredibly complicated to like just get people into this, and that's why I like don't usually do it.
oh wow, this emoji they have is funny. Uh, okay, so it says white check mark. Do you just like pick your name or someone else's name? I'm so confused.
What do you mean? I
Uh,
honestly I don't know.
it says role menu verify. React to give yourself a role. And
Yep.
so
So
it's like,
just go
and
to
then
the those little the emoji icons. Just click on those. That counts as a reaction. And yeah, you just give yourself the roles that you want. Um,
what am I? So I don't like. Wait, wait, wait.
I don't even remember what it doesn't. Wait, does it show me what that looks like? Let me look.
Okay. So I held it. It says go to reactions. So I click reactions. Boom. Reactions takes me to another menu that says white check mark.
trying to find. I don't even think I can see the roles channel anymore because I'm already like. Let me see.
Confusion. I am confused.
The next thing I need to do is apply to be a trusted seller on this channel because that like gives me access to an even larger selection of buyers.
I think that's a good idea.
Digital art, 3D art, animation. Yeah, I don't even have the assigned roles channel in here anymore. My level's too high.
Right. Too powerful. Yeah, because I'm the welcome to art and commissions.
Okay.
In the rule. Welcome to rules. So I scroll down. It says, don't forget reacting to your roles. Failing to follow the rules may result. Don't forget reacting to your roles. Hashtag roles. Yeah.
Are you on your phone?
Yes.
That might be causing part of the issue. I wonder. No, I mean because you can still see the reactions, right? Like the little emojis below the post.
No, I mean, I can normally, but I don't see any
Oh.
emoji below the post. I think because it says done reading at the bottom, and it says check out other channels.
Yeah, no, ignore that. That's like generated by the bot. I don't know why it's not even showing me the like roles thing anymore. I can't even tell you like how to do it. I'm sorry.
Because I don't. Because this role menu verify react to give yourself a role, and then it says member. There's a check mark, and then it says 26,502. So I'm guessing that's how many members they have.
Can you just hit the check? Like, what does hitting the check mark do? Anything?
It just highlights the number. Click it again.
I could tell you how to do it in this other server I'm in, but it doesn't help you now. Like, it doesn't help you right now.
They have like the Duck server, which is up. It's like the artist corner.
Yep, I'm in that one as well.
And
But
then there's like a X in front of stuff. X staff, X partners, X splash bands. Right? What is this? Art commissions member gave you the role. Art and commissions member gave you the role. Art and commissions member need at least one role in this group role menu. What does that mean?
I don't know. I wish I could help you more. I don't know anything.
If you're looking to buy from an artist or are an artist looking for commissions, it's the X marketplace. Read the pin list to X verify here as a verified artist. Okay. These submissions instead click this to here to post an excellent game. The verified artist title. Post at least three images. 2 of them must be your work.
I think you can ignore most of that because it's all that's like for verifying if you are an actual artist or not. Unless you want to post like stuff you do, but I don't know. I don't know if you do any drawings or not.
Like I want to, I want to get back into it, but like you said, I just haven't made the time to do it.
Yeah, dude, that's the challenging part. It's honestly like it's so I I don't know. People always they like underestimate the amount of time you actually have, um, like in a day. It feels like sometimes.
Exactly. Exactamundo, Raymundo.
Um,
Okay, now I have more access to
oh, okay,
me
good.
support server, miscellaneous support credit or support tickets, chatting, um, art sharing.
So there should be a voice channel down like near the bottom that's like let me go back there. Yeah, there's like a half a dozen people in. Actually, there's more than that. No, there's about half a dozen. More. That are all in there. Let's actually hop in there. Because it looks like it's just Crow and Issa that would be chatting probably.
Oh,
Oh.
Hey, Cryptic. What are you working on?
No, I'm just taking a rest for the day. Not stressing myself.
Hey bro, what's up?
Hey, Issa.
Yeah.
I'm just eating here. Just giving a little rest and eating, you know, during my lunch break.
I have a piggy here that wants to join the stream.
A
Huh?
piggy.
Oh, do you not want to? Hey, Jay.
Like as a.
Let's see if we can.
I don't mind really.
There we go.
Oh fuck.
Okay, well, my face is way too close.
Like, it's so cute.
Yeah.
My work PJs. Ooh, gotta
Aw.
keep my.
Where is he? Cornelius show.
Oh, you
Where
too
is
late. Too late. He went away.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It was really cute.
It was. He was adorable. Why is my camera frozen?
There's an
Camera
audio
just
like
wow.
really going crazy, like.
I wonder if it's trying
Sean,
to pick up
it's
the wrong
you.
audio. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't think my computer can handle everything that I'm throwing at it right now.
There you
Because
go.
I'm also live streaming to Twitch. I'm like, it's just my computer's just
Man,
like,
it's
ugh.
multitasking.
that was my fan. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Oh, someone died. Just
I think that
away.
was Desmond. I got him through the process of joining this channel, this server, and it's because it's so complicated to actually like get through everything.
Yeah.
it's good though. I mean, complicated.
Holy shit.
Is, I think you don't want people just kind of running in here. Just
Yeah,
you
you
know.
don't want to spamify your server with a million people that don't have anything to do with what you do, right? Like this is for art and art commissions, and I like to keep
Hey.
it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cornelius, is Desmond like the guy who commissioned you?
Yeah, he's the commissioner slash
Hello.
world builder slash story
Slash
writer.
I get it. Slash gonna destroy all humankind. I get you.
What? Okay.
I'm just
Maybe.
gonna-
Yeah.
Me? I don't know.
Maybe?
Yeah,
Question
you
mark.
said, you said it's because you said the world builder, so he's gonna destroy all humankind.
Yes.
I was joking. I was joking with that.
He's confused about how we build worlds.
Yeah,
Tyler.
we tear them
We-
down.
We tear them down as we build them. That way you would
Yep.
never know that it got destroyed.
Oh, so.
I loved
okay.
at the end of has everybody here seen Hitchhiker's
It
Guide to the
sounds
Galaxy?
like all of my relationships. Okay.
The fuck up.
Wow, he's Oh my god. Uh,
I'm joking.
anyway, has everybody seen Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
No.
No?
No.
I don't
Oh,
think
you guys
so.
are missing out. That's such a good. Anyway,
Watch
at the end you find out like at the beginning the Earth gets destroyed to make room for a space superhighway. You know, it was kind of
Spice superhighway.
no a space well yeah maybe I don't know, it's a space superhighway. So the Vogons come along and they're these like contractor developers for this, you know, super advanced spacefaring race, and they say they come down and they're like, hey, by the way, today is the last day for Earth. Sorry, we're going to have to destroy it to make room for this this space superhighway that we're building. And
What the fuck?
yeah. So they then come down and they just blow up Earth at the beginning of the movie. And thankfully our main character was able to stick his thumb out with a special ring on, Hitchhiker's ring, and hitch a ride on one of the Vogon's spaceships, and was able to escape Earth before they blew it up.
Oh wait, what movie is this?
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Have you not? Anyway,
No.
still don't know. All right.
Look, Address of 6. Holy shit.
But anyway, at the end of the movie, they rebuild or they recreate Earth ? By like they just have this like huge planet building super cluster thing that they rebuild it, and then they put everything back the way it was right before it was destroyed. Like all the people, everything. Anyway, that's what we do. That's what me and Desmond do, is we, you know, you gotta wreck stuff to make something new. Anyway, ooh, I
was trying to come in and say something, but my thing, I was pushing the mic button. I pushed everything else but the mic button.
Oh my god. Sorry.
I am in support. Sorry to leave you hanging there for a second.
Now you're good. All right, I think this is actually a good enough drawing to start getting the color on.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, Nikki?
Nikki, what's up?
Shut in.
What you up to, Nikki?
I'm trying to get good at architecture, which I'm not
Ooh,
good at it.
it is
at
a
all.
challenging. It is a challenging
So-
thing. What are you drawing? Are you drawing it right now, or what are you? Let me see
I'm
what you-
about to. I just sat down.
Let me see what you got. The biggest thing about architecture, assuming that you're doing like an illustration style, is perspective. So
Well, yeah.
nail that
Yeah,
perspective, and you got it easy.
And
See, I'm doing concept art for a Fallout 1 remake, so
Ooh.
I have to design I have to design the Boneyard, which is basically just blown up LA.
Isn't
is
Cool.
wasn't
going to
Fallout
be a
1 isometric though? Wasn't that
Yeah, so I have,
top-down
like, complete
isometric?
creative-
Oh,
yeah, I have a lot of creative freedom.
Oh, because they're not doing it as a top-down isometric. They're
Yeah, it's
doing it
gonna
as a
be in
full
the Fallout
3D.
4's engine.
Fuck
Mhm.
yeah! Dude, that's
Holy
kick-ass.
mommy.
That's actually kick-ass. You know what?
It's
I
in
actually
my-
remember.
it's in my about me.
I
It's in
remember
my
you telling
Twitter.
me
Yeah.
about this, and I remember saying exactly these same words already. So
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, deja vu.
deja vu. Yes. No, that's like, dude, that's gonna be super awesome, and I
I'm
cannot
excited
wait to
for it.
see. I want to see the work you're doing. So that's
It's a
excellent.
good portfolio grind too. I'm
Heck
not getting
yeah.
paid for it, but the portfolio is worth it.
Well, yeah, no, like just to have that under your belt as like the where's your stuff? There it is.
This was like a little sketch painting of LA, but obviously it's not. Like, I'm gonna start something else.
Oh, okay.
Let me see.
You got this. So that's more of like a top-down map, I feel. Are you
Well,
doing?
Yeah,
Is that what you're doing?
I need to do that and also design the building as well.
Wow, that's gonna be a lot.
Yeah, so I have to get like the street layout so the level designers can
Oh,
go in
wow.
and, like, you know, put all the streets in and make it look all natural.
Dang,
Is this like-
that's crazy.
Do you work secretly to Bethesda or something?
No,
Not
I-
yet. Not yet.
Maybe in the future. one of Bethesda's concept artists is a huge inspiration for me, though. His name's Adam Adamowicz. He passed away in 2012.
Oh damn, sad.
You know, there's
He's
an
an
artist.
absolute master.
There's this artist. I mean, here I go with cartoonish type of style, but I love the Garden Warfare sketches, you know, and art art design. It's really cool. Like, oh man, I wish I could do that. Nice. The Garden Warfare game design, yeah.
I'd like to do stuff like this, though.
Do it.
Like with the watercolors. So beautiful.
Ooh, there's a lot of people. Actually, you know what? There's really not that many people talking though. Just unmute Amy. Just unmute it, Yumi. like, just like
Yeah,
nobody's
some
actually
more,
talking.
like- Yeah, actually,
she's not listening.
Yeah, I know. I only just chatter.
This was the first sketch.
No one is
so good.
This was you viewing the city from the observatory.
Ah, yeah, the LA Observatory. Oh man, that's so classic.
Mhm.
That's
But
so classic.
I'm gonna Falloutify the observatory, make it look
Heck
all like
yeah.
retro. Shit.
Falloutify.
Maybe just turn it into a big old nuclear reactor or something.
Oh shit.
I mean, it would make like from a realism perspective, it'd make a lot of sense for that to become like a fortress or like a shelter of some kind that people
Oh, yeah.
would have taken to pretty quickly.
Honestly, it probably turned into a military installation.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that too.
Mm-hmm.
Could be used by the gun runners. Or the Brotherhood of Steel would be there.
I was thinking like it would kind of be cool for either of that. Like it could be like a raider outpost, but I think it would be honestly really cool if like the Brotherhood had taken it over. That'd make for some really cool like architecture.
I'm gonna design the observatory around the Brotherhood of Steel.
Definitely.
Like us. Because we're gonna take a lot of creative liberties. We're gonna have like all the main story and all the base side quests, but we really want to put our own stuff in there that's lore accurate.
Well, and
we're gonna have like a way more massive world.
I was gonna say like the
around
Fallout
random encounters, side quests, like gonna be completely remade.
The world of Fallout 1 couldn't do the same things that they can do now with the tech, so it definitely makes sense to like expand on everything. Like that, yeah, like have everything you can have from
100%.
Fallout 1, but like make it, go bigger, go what, yeah. So that's what
See,
they're doing.
I have to take this and just blow it up.
Just
Fucking nuke it.
Just nuke it.
I could make some photo bashes and then like base my painting off the photo bash because I don't like the photo bash to be the final product.
No, I don't. I'm not a particular fan of that either. There is a place for matte painting, but
It's good for reference.
Yeah. No, that's a great reference photo for exactly what you're doing. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I can't wait to see that. It's gonna be so cool.
I can show you some. Have I shown you the character designs? The character designs are where my strong suit is. I redesigned the
Oh yeah.
armor.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
showed this. That was that was so
yeah.
cool. Yeah, that's perfect.
I'll
Dude, I
show you
actually
the-
I
the
always
ghouls. I wanna make them look all
Oh.
like melty.
Damn, that's kick ass. Look at that melt. It's falling
With
off
the
his face.
glowing
The glow
mushroom.
shroom, yes.
Yeah. See the Fallout 1 ghouls had like they were more zombie-ish.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I love it. So many talented people in this channel. I love everybody. Everybody, I love you.
Love you too, man.
I love you too.
Right back at you, Crow.
Nah, yeah. All right, I think this is actually ready for color, if I'm not mistaken. We're gonna go for it.
Guys, I just found like, does anyone has Twitter or something?
Oh yeah. What's
I
up?
I have Twitter.
Yeah.
I can't post it here, so I'm gonna post it on your Nikki and your DM. Maybe can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I just a friend. There you go. Here you go. This is.
Don't add me as a friend.
How dare you?
Okay. This is me talking to my inner beast. This is me talking to my inner beast. Right there.
I just realized.
What a beautiful day.
That's me every day.
Look at that. That's look
Except
at that.
the inner beast always wins.
Yeah, but this is me talking politely to my inner beast. Hear that, chap?
Welcome to my Twitch.
I
Polite.
I actually have changed my mind. I'm going to not finish quite yet on this. I'm going to give him like some set dressing necklaces and stuff.
Here you go, Crow. For you.
What are you doing? Oh no. Let me see this.
And then this is me talking with my inner beast.
Why does it do this?
What a gentleman this ape is.
He's like, excuse me, sir. I don't think that's correct. Nope, that's nope. Let me listen here. Listen here.
Yeah, I don't think. Yes, I quite agree, but right. I feel like this ape could be British and talking like really like a gentleman.
Yep.
That's exactly what I assumed because I don't know what I don't know what everyone else looking at, but I'm thinking of a British.
Here you go.
It's a very British ape. It's basically.
Very
monocle.
British. Here you go. Have fun. Yeah.
What the fuck was that laugh?
What do you think, Desmond, for like their necklaces and stuff, like their set dressing? Because I kind of kept thinking like maybe they'd use like little pieces of wood, or like some kind of like magic stone. I don't know. I'm struggling. I'm struggle busting. Give me your ideas. Yeah, what's up?
Watch my stream real quick.
Watching it.
Guys, look, I painted it. I painted this.
Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, some AI art right there.
Yeah,
I painted this guy.
This is my new digital painting.
Yeah, good shit.
Hey, look at this crater though.
Yeah, hell yeah, that actually works real well there. That's gonna be kick ass. I don't know. Excuse you.
Thank you.
I don't know why, but my red has gotten a lot less red and a lot more orange over the course of this drawing.
Look in art chat, or like the art stream chat. Wait, no links allowed? Are you
Oh
kidding?
no! Get chat
Unmuted?
banned. Get chat banned.
Are you fucking kidding
Oh
me?
no. Aw, shit.
Yeah,
Bro,
no links
I always
allowed.
do that. I get
Yeah,
so
I think
excited over, like, an
that's
art piece.
that's literally like the third time I think I've seen you specifically get chat banned in here.
It's always me. Fuck.
It has to
No links allowed.
Who can
Yeah.
I message? Oh, this person's on fucking do not disturb. Feel free to DM me even if I have do not disturb on. Okay.
Confusing, but okay.
Hey, buddy. I was chat banned. I was excited and posted cool art, but slapped by a robot.
Get robo slapped. Get robo slapped, my guy.
The Bob got me,
I'm
man.
sorry.
your cheek got
Forgive.
slapped.
So if I leave this chat right now, like, and come back, I'll be muted.
No, you
No.
no, it doesn't voice mute you in the
Yes, it
stream.
does.
No,
does.
does it really?
Yeah.
I mean, if it muted, then
Cause I
you
did that.
already...
I did it one time. And I put it in like general, and I joined the chat and I was like ready to talk to people, and I was muted for like an hour.
Oh damn! I did not realize. Never
So-
accidentally doing that. Oh shit.
And that's weird though, because if you got muted immediately, then you should do that if you're not.
Yeah, I thought
You
so
should
too. It shouldn't have anything to do with if you're in the server, but I don't know. It might be different.
It does, cause like I remember I was in chat and got the role revoked, and I was still muted until I rejoined. So I think it goes both ways.
Because last time I saw someone got muted straight away in the voice call because they were broke one of the rule, but then that didn't happen to you. So, like, if you got muted in voice call, then it will happen immediately. Like, you don't need to leave voice call.
Ba-deep, ba-deep. Ooh, good Tokami. Oh, that's from like yesterday.
God darn.
What's up? What happened? Did you not get picked? I'm sorry.
How dare you assume I didn't get picked?
Oh.
I don't know who you thought you were, but Pokemons are my thing. They said they're deciding.
Okay.
For some reason, I don't know why, Crow, but most of my clients like small talk. It's weird. Like, most people don't like small talk when they're commissioning someone. My clients love small talk with me. They just talk about a random thing. Like, right now, we're talking about root beer.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice, though.
What?
That actually.
Hard.
Yeah. Well, like, and that's actually
Okay.
it's surprisingly a good thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just like, most clients are just like, oh, by the way, no small talk. And mine are just over here, we're talking about McDonald's and root beer, and they're in shock that I've never had root beer before, and I'm just like...
Okay, actually, I'm a little shocked at that myself. Like, I think it's valid that you don't like root beer, but if you've never had it, what are you doing with your life? Like, man.
I don't know, well, it has the word beer in it, so I thought it was literal
Oh
I
boy.
mean, to be fair,
Why is everybody watching?
I didn't
mean,
have
does it
beer
not
either. I never tried before.
I don't think butterbeer has actual beer in it. That's like the Harry Potter thing. I heard it's really sweet. Also, letting wait. I feel like I'm supposed to ask this because Crow asks it all the time too, right? Because I'm Twitch streaming and I don't know if anybody doesn't like their voice in chat.
Yeah, do you guys care
I'm
if
fine.
it's being recorded for Twitch?
Yeah, I'm fine with it. Don't worry.
Yeah, I mean it's just one of those things, like, especially with like kids, you never know who's gonna get pissed about it. I don't know. It's probably not as big a deal as I'm making it because the internet's such a wild west place anyway that, like, you know, who knows who even can say anything. But
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, completely understandable.
Okay.
My throat still feels like it's dying.
Hydrate.
what
Hydrate.
Water.
I'm trying to think of like what kind of like
Jesus.
garbs this, like, not garb. Yeah, kind of garb, I guess. Like additional things he could be like wearing that's like unique to his culture.
Crow, are you doing bartender thingy, majiggy?
Yeah, I'll be doing that here soon. I have to let me go ahead and message that guy again. Just make sure. Where is he?
I am drawing a fucking cockatrice. Weird name,
What?
isn't it? A cockatrice.
Cockatier. Yeah, cockatrice. Yeah,
Okay.
cockatoos. Yeah, cockatrice. I guess is the best way. I don't know. Yeah, those are fun creatures. They're not. They look so derpy in a lot of games and stuff like that. But the one in
There's video games of them. I'm looking up like reference.
In-
Fuck.
Oh,
I'm still dying
dang.
of COVID.
You should probably go drink water.
no, they've got COVID.
Currently. You don't understand how much water I've been drinking in the past couple days because my throat has been getting so dry.
You have COVID?
Yeah, my entire family has COVID.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Are you having COVID right now?
Take
Oh, yeah.
care, man.
We all have it.
Oh shit! Has it been recently or how long has it been?
It's been a couple days. My brother's
feel
still
like
affected by it. My sister, I think my sister's better, but my brother is taking most of the brunt force.
Did you guys
I,
fast?
on the other hand, am perfectly fine. I think
Oh, that's good
my
then.
brother and sister got the first and the second vaccine. I only have the first, but I'm doing the best, so I don't know.
Interesting.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was like sick in bed for a day where I slept for like 18 hours, and then after I'm just completely fine. I just have the here and there cough, you know.
The here and there, yeah. Dude, my girlfriend got sick for like 3 months after getting COVID the first time. It was like long COVID. It was not good. Technically, she still got some issues with her lungs. It's still like if she gets
Oh.
if she has an allergy attack or anything like that, it can be real nasty.
Oh man.
Yeah, dude, COVID's nothing to like. Don't mess with that shit. Don't mess with it.
Yeah. Don't do that.
Guys, I don't usually photo bash. Don't kill me, please. I don't do this usually. This is just purely for reference. I promise. I'm not posting this.
Yeah, no one here's gonna judge you. Trust me. Like
Okay, I really like have.
You have anxiety about it.
Strong
Yeah,
opinions
Yeah,
about photo bashing.
So honestly, okay, I have like kind of the opposite opinions about it, where I would probably say like, hey, if it gets the illustration done and your client's happy, just do it. Don't even worry about like other artists being all like, oh, you can't photo bash. That's
That's chaotic. That's chaotic.
it's chaotic. Like I don't particularly like how it looks myself, and that's why that's why I
Yeah,
won't do
I
it.
was like, all right, look, it's L.A. but destroyed. It's in one crater.
one
made
single.
this. I made.
That.
I did it.
Yeah, no, I think for reference photos it's perfect, right? Like just in fact actually if you have you ever watched Feng Zhu his concept art?
No.
He has like over 100 videos of like techniques and methods of making concept art. You know what? Here, I'll just send you directly his link
Please.
too.
Yeah.
It's literally called Feng Zhu Design or School, Feng Zhu School or something like that. And like it's just him like talking for hours about no, not feng shui. Stupid ass fucking Google.
Okay, let's finish this animation.
Go
Fucking
to
love
his.
animation. Let's fucking go.
One. Let's go.
Go get him.
Random
And
excitement.
I'm about to sleep. I legit
What?
about to sleep now.
Oh,
Go to
okay.
sleep.
Have a good night.
Fucking night.
I
Yeah.
think
Go to sleep, man.
I'm gonna
it
take it.
might
You know what?
be
Good
a
fucking
video
night to
game
you
angle.
too, huh?
Here, I'll just send this to you. Yeah, like if you want techniques for concept art, this is the guy. Where is your name? I can't find. There you are. It's like, where are you?
Hey, so Cornelius, what's up? I mean, I know what's up, but I mean, about those things I told you, did like anything make sense? I'm really scared that I said something that really, I don't know, bothered you or something.
Not even a little bit, dude. No, you were helping. I
Okay.
appreciate it, but like.
Yeah, it's because there are some people like that just if you give them like any tips, they're gonna be pissed off.
Oh yeah, no. So I'll be straight up honest. Like I have this bad habit. Bless you. You. Okay. My girlfriend sneezed. I have this bad habit of like sounding like complaining, like sounding like I'm complaining or sounding critical of stuff when it's really like me just trying to like I'm like trying to problem solve in my brain but out loud. It's honestly terrible and that's I think probably what you heard is a little bit like I'm annoyed, but it's not at you. I'm annoyed that like everything isn't already working out perfectly for me and blah blah blah. You get what I'm saying.
I get it.
Bro,
Yeah, what's up?
you know the whole real thing I told you to do?
Yeah.
Use the you know those cringy reel things that people do, like the whole like let's see, what's an example? Like the whole tick tick boom thing, like from TikTok.
I actually don't know this because I'm a boomer. You got to remember, I'm a boomer.
Okay, so there's like, you know the reels that I make with like the whole robot voice on top, and it's just like, or like people are just like, oh, because photos are dead and reels are now a thing.
Here's an 8-second video of yes.
Yeah. Use those instead, because the music ones, I don't think they do as well as the whole like art reel cringe-nessy thingy majiggy, you know?
All right. So basically you're saying make my videos more cringy. Got it. Easy.
I just posted one for
and shorter because people's brains are tiny now.
So tiny.
Yeah.
If it's not only 5
The
seconds.
one I did is literally a photo, but it's a reel, you know?
Yeah, no, that's a good idea.
Here,
It's actually one of the sounds that are going on right now. It's like, photos are dead, reels are here, so I'm a rebel, have a photo instead of a reel. Or the photos in the reel, I don't know.
Yeah, that's something else you gotta always keep it up to the trends, or else you're fucked.
And I've gotten a couple followers through reels too, so
yeah, that's
I
good.
shouldn't be just jablasted my Instagram with reels, but
y'all should check out my reels.
Jablasted.
I love it.
Just saying.
Hello, random people in the stream. I can't see who's actually watching, but hi.
Hello, this is where we lose all of our cells, our brain cells.
I'm drawing a snake.
Head empty.
Snake,
Okay.
chicken, dragon, chicken.
Let's fucking go! Let's go! Yeah.
Why are you so excited?
Cause I feel good today.
That's always nice.
Alright, he feels good today.
Alright, that's not true, but okay.
For me it is.
You don't know how you feel.
God is good.
I mean, that can't be true. And no one that's I mean, I don't know. Maybe you're depressed. Who knows? You're trying to hide it from us.
Yeah, maybe I am.
Oh, whoa. Whoa.
Okay, have fun. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Hi, you're
Okay.
fine.
You're fine until you pop all my hearing, like all my hearing, but that's okay.
Chicken trips, chicken
If
chicken
it's too
chicken
loud, then
strips.
you're too old.
Right.
I am old. I'm a young old man.
I'm a young old man, okay.
Yeah.
My back is the age.
Photos
of
are dead,
60.
so here's
I
a
look
reel
like I'm
of my
12.
drawings.
Yeah. My back is like at least 100, and I'm like 22. So yeah.
Yeah, you probably just need to do like some Jefferson curls. You
Yeah.
should-
Yeah, go
At least
outside,
you don't
buddy.
look like you're 4 years younger than you actually are.
What?
Okay, I'm
Me?
Asian, so everyone like that sees me IRL thinks I'm 15 or like 14 instead of actually being 18. Or they overestimate how I look for my race and think I'm married with a child.
You know, raisin. You heard that, right? Heard that.
That's actually true, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I
Yeah,
can't,
people either
I can't
treat me like a child or treat me like a married woman. I don't
Hey,
know.
You'd rather be treated like a child at like 30 than like, you know, like,
It's probably worse if you were short as well.
you know, I'm 32.
Alright, chat.
Well, people see me and they think I'm like in my mid 20s, but you know,
That's
black,
good though.
yeah, black, crack,
Oh my god.
Asian,
There
no
was-
race, no crack. So
Photos are
Not
dead,
until
so here's
we're,
the
like,
8-second
50, and
reel
then
of
we
my
look like we're
drawing.
ancient.
Oh yeah. Like
you are
Yeah.
doomed to
Asian,
time.
Asian people are like aging, like how we age is like very weird. Is that we would look very
Oh my
young
god.
until like
What?
30 or something, and then we start look like we're about to die, even though we're just 4.
We look like mummies.
Please go.
Yeah.
Well, there are so many waiters who treat me like they talk to me like I'm a child, right? Because they think my
Oh
sister,
no.
because of how young I look, they think my sister is my mother. So when I order
Holy.
spicy food like jalapeno burger, they're just like, "Oh, did you know that's really spicy?" And I'm just like, "I know, thank you very much." They're just
And
like,
listen,
that's
you
the-
should just go in like a restaurant and just show your ID. Listen, I'm an old woman right now.
They're just like, it's really spicy. There's jalapenos in there. Are you okay with that? I'm just like, talk to me like an adult.
That's very fun. That's very funny.
You're
because
asking too much.
I have some siblings that were like 12 or something, and they eat a lot of spicy food. So it's just like
Oh
I
wow.
can't handle it.
It's funny that
Yeah.
you bring. Well, I saw like
love
a woman, and she was Asian with this other woman, and they were like holding hands, and I was just like, man, she brought her kid in there, and I was just like, wait a minute, there's only adults in here, and I was just, so she,
Oh,
Oh.
damn, that's her
Oh
wife.
no.
no, that was like her. Yeah, it wasn't like her,
Jazzy.
but she was like 25, and she was like 4'11", and they just hold hands because she's like short, and she was Asian, and I was just like, oh, wow.
I didn't get it. Wait, I don't get it.
No, the good thing about being short, the restaurants that do height to figure out if you're young or not, right? I was like, right now I'm 5'2", so when I was younger, I just didn't grow at all. So me being like 10,
Well,
12, 11, I still got a free meal because of how short I was.
Yo.
I just couldn't grow over there. So I just kept getting free meals because I was so short.
Wait,
free
wait.
free meal
Yeah.
though.
Have you
Yeah,
ever tri-
free meals.
You and me.
Mm,
Why,
yeah.
why didn't you just, straight up just show your ID or something, with your age?
why?
What?
Free
Because
No, I
Right.
mean when you want to be talked like an adult, just show your ID.
I mean
Listen,
that's a very weird conversation to have. It'd be like you
And,
walk
like-
in and be like, "Oh, by the way, I'm 18." Like that's very weird.
well, you could just.
Unless
I
I'm
mean,
like getting
Go on.
alcohol, which I'm not even old enough to do anyway.
I suppose
Which
it's no weird than like when I go around with my mom and she thinks people like I go around with my aunties or my mom and people think that they're my girlfriend because they
Oh.
also young.
the fuck.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, to be fair, it must be like a very awkward situation for you and the waiter for you just to walk in the restaurant and the first thing you do is to pull out your ID card, even though they probably wouldn't ask for it. It's really awkward, man. Wouldn't recommend doing that.
Yeah.
like unless I'm buying alcohol, I probably have to show my
Oh,
ID
yeah.
for how young I look.
Mm.
But
Hey guys. Before I go, I want to show you this little animation I'm doing. What do you guys think? I want to show you.
Just grow up.
Mm,
You-
yeah.
Just
true, just grow a beard. Why didn't I think of that?
Easy. Come on, Yumi. Just get with it.
Just
Just
grew
get
up
a
weird.
beard.
No one ever cards me for anything. Or no one ever
Dude.
cards when I'm with because I have a beard, so they just assume that everyone that I'm with is the same age as me.
Honestly, because of how long my hair is, I could probably turn my hair into a beard. You know, like just cut it off and just
Yo.
sew it together into a beard.
Oh no,
That-
just tie it
that
on
It
looks
would
very
be a very
good.
silky beard.
and you just tie it
Yumi,
tie clothes, and then you got this dash thing going on.
New animation, I like it. That looks
No,
very
thanks.
good.
Thank you so much. There is an audio, but it's in Portuguese, so I'm not gonna even dare show it to you.
Oh, wow, alright. Head up.
How dare you assume I don't know Portuguese?
I
Do you?
mean, do you speak
No, I
Portuguese?
don't.
Oh, that.
Korean.
Okay. Okay, that answered my question. See you guys later. Bye bye.
Alright, take care.
Goodbye.
And there they go. Never to be seen again.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3.
Going on.
Give me a second. I forgot how to count. Okay.
Tyler,
Yeah, what's up?
I can't see your art.
Oh, what's it? Is it on not on stream right now?
I only see one person, and that's Nikki, Nikki Bone thing.
He's Twitch streaming, I think.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. My computer can't really handle doing.
Oh, so I have to this year.
Give him his viewers, dang it.
Yeah, my PC is like like I have it actually. I flipped it so that the fans have more air because I think part of the problem has been that it's overheating. So it might actually be okay. Let me see if I can actually let me just try it and see if it just like doesn't blow up. It's always fine.
You haven't,
Hopefully one.
so that's a plus. You stopped lagging.
Oh yeah, so I changed the what did I change? I changed the compression algorithm.
Okay, tech guru. Hey, what if I streamed writing? I feel like that would be absolutely painfully boring to watch. And I'll just go back in my hole now.
Okay.
Oh,
No one.
Oh,
Is
real
it-
quick before you do though, Desmond, do you have any suggestions on like jewelry or like little clothing things that they can wear for this character?
Oh, okay. At first, I was just like, I can't see it. Now I can't see it.
Yeah, I just started streaming it.
Hey, look at that guy.
Oh god.
Dude looks like a lady.
Dude looks like a lady. Yeah, perfect.
Okay. Anyway, I liked what you were doing before when you had kind of like the feathers as like a part of their jewelry.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. I do need that on him, don't I? Oh yeah, like totally where it's like right up on the side here, we can just give him some of that like some of that feathery. That was kind of cool. I liked how it like really has like a pop of color on her. Because she kind of needs something because she's a little plain colored. Plain color. These aren't words.
Are these the
English.
you were talking about before?
Wait, yeah, what? Wait, say what?
Are these the Icarus rings you were talking about before? You were like, I wanted the guys to have kind of like wings like Pit from Kid Icarus.
Yeah. I was like wondering like who was it? So like Kid Icarus has like smaller wings. So like
Yeah, Pit.
um
Play Smash Brothers.
oh
I know
yeah,
his
yeah,
name.
you know his name.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't even know his name, see. But like yeah, so like a bird person would actually be like much more around um like this would be their wingspan if it was like a real world scenario.
Right.
But yeah, so like I think the size we've got with this person right now though is like it's perfect for the magical world we're going for.
Yeah, so too. I think like I was just like, oh, they seem like because I saw before they were bigger, but you shrunk them down. It's like I think that's cool. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of the creatures in Elden Ring in that castle. Maybe you don't remember.
The creature,
Or
yeah,
you-
yeah. Oh my god, the ones that I absolutely freaking hate.
Yes.
Is
Yeah.
the absolute worst creatures you mean?
They have like these huge, nightmarishly large mouths and these like realistic eyes, and I enjoy killing them.
Yes, yeah.
Now,
When
yeah.
you can, you mean?
No, I had a hard time, so I left, came back, and I was much stronger, and I was just giving them the insanity eye from long range. I was just
Oh
like,
yeah, hell yeah, yeah. That actually does. That works pretty well. Yeah, so there's the two the weird bird creatures at that southern castle. What's it called? Red something. The red beasts cat. I don't know. It is.
Yes.
So those creatures, yeah, they're like this weird like hybrid. Those aren't too bad. The ones that I absolutely hate are the ones that Storm whatever the Storm Castle is. That are they're just like eagles. They just look like eagles, but then
Oh yeah, and they have like
and
blades
they
and
had the blades for
fire.
talents, and you're like, why are you like this? Why do you make me want to like literally yeet myself off of this building? I actually found a way around them. That's like a massive shortcut that you can do by just taking like a little bit of fall damage. Um,
Okay.
yeah.
But you know what
Uh,
the
that looks
creepiest
like
that game is, or
What?
creepiest
bloody.
NPC? The hands.
Oh, I know. The like 25
Oh,
fingered hands that just
they're
are
like
just hands.
yeah,
Uh,
dude. They're like spiders, but hands, and it's just like and they're like upside down in the ground, so you
that
don't
was
know. That it's such a great idea, honestly. That
that
would
was
be such.
such a Zelda, Legend of Zelda moment for me. Remember the hands that would like fall down from the ceiling and pick you up and like you instantly died. And you remember that?
Oh damn! I didn't know those things.
Yeah, those things fucked me up a lot, like a lot.
Like your dreams as well.
Yeah, not just in the game.
Yeah, up to
uh,
your dream.
yeah, like there was one that like I think they were actually called Master Hands, is what they were like their creature name, and there was like there were two versions. There was one that wasn't so bad because it would already be on the ground walking on its fingers, and it would like do two different attacks. It would like charge at you by like grabbed by it and didn't escape in time, then it would like pull you down into the ground and instantly like kill you. Not as bad though, because usually it would just charge at you, so not like the most annoying, not the most annoying creature. Then there was the worst kind that they hung out on the ceiling. You couldn't actually see them at all, I don't think, until like what would happen is your shadow, like you'd hear this noise, so you had to pay a big attention to this noise. I was like shoo,
Oh.
and then you'd see your shadow get bigger around you, right? Like as if there was something like something causing blocking the light above you. And then if you waited too long and you stood in one place for too long, that shadow would like the hand would drop right where its shadow was, and if it landed on you, it would grab you and instantly yeet you up into the ceiling, and you would die instantly.
Oh wow.
That was the most absolutely terrifying, annoying creature because, like essentially it would like lock onto you and follow you the before it would drop from the ceiling, so it would always like the shadow would always like land on you until like the last like 1 second before the creature landed, right? So like that 1 second you had to roll out of the way of that shadow before it actually like came down. It was so annoying, literally the worst. Everyone hated
Yeah.
them.
Yeah. Things that
Good.
just suddenly, and like it feels like if it's off. Like so, I feel like everything in the game has like a beat that it kind of works to, like
Yep.
either like 2 or 3 or 4, and it's just like whenever there's something that's like off beat. Sorry, somebody was trying to call me, but that kind of thing can really upset the whole flow of the game. Uh, they did this in an interesting way in the Spider-Man game, where uh, Miles Morales is one of his costumes has like that third beat. It's off the beat of the rest of the world around him,
Oh.
so his can seem kind of like um, weird, but not in like a creepy way. But they're just you can tell that they're offbeat. So he seems like he's kind of like literally like moving to his own rhythm kind of
Oh
thing.
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, but in games where they do that with enemies, it's always like the worst because it'll throw your timing off.
Oh
And
yeah.
it's like, what the
Yeah, that
why?
those hands in that cat in the what's her face's castle, the family manor, uh, they were just annoying enough because like I would always end up like they would always end up ganging up on me, so I'd have like 30 of these hands just running at me, and I'm like, go away! I don't want to deal with you. I'm also really bad at that game, so just don't, you know.
So, is everyone excited for Bleach coming back out? Is it just?
What? I haven't even heard about this.
Are you serious, dude? The
Yeah.
Thousand Year Blood is popping off in October. Like,
Why
yeah,
have I not heard? That's wild.
1,000 Year Blood War, bro. We're back. One of the big three has finally returned.
The big three talking about anime.
Big
What is
three.
it? What is it? Naruto, Bleach, and what's the other of the three?
One Piece.
One Piece. I'm dumb. Of course it's One
The
Piece.
big three is back, baby.
Big three. I love it.
No one counts Boruto. That show was horrible.
Wow. No one does. Well, it's not a classic yet, right? Like eventually, I mean, dude, I used to have the same kind of like thoughts about Naruto, believe it or not. Like back when I was like, still like, oh, I'm such an aficionado about these kinds of things.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I'm a hipster. I had these opinions and whatnot. It's terrible. Don't listen to me when I'm like a kid. But yeah, those are. Ooh, I actually like this idea of like having the males have like the feathers go further up their body. I actually like that.
It's like a good idea to me, man.
A little hairier, right?
A little hairier. Man, but yeah, no, 1,000 Year. So they're gonna release it in like 4 seasons of like 20 or so episodes.
What?
As long as they don't do the filler, but that they released the trailer. Shoo.
That's a full run of anime. What the heck? I have not heard about this.
Yeah, dude, they're bringing Bleach back. So excited. I There's a big hope that they fill in some gaps in some areas where the manga kind of didn't explain certain things, or
Right.
like where certain seem like they happened. So hopefully that becomes a thing.
Ooh, quick question on these feathery peoples. Would they stick with would their plumage mostly be white, or would it be multiple colors? Like I think I included on the female, she's got like a little bit of hint of blue in her plumage. Actually, no, I kind of got rid of it, didn't I? I was going for an idea where she had like a hint of blue. Um, Maybe I'll go back and do that. Actually, it sounds really cool.
I was just thinking, I was like, he's probably gonna go back.
I'm gonna go back and do that. It's too cool.
Yeah, I wanted them to be like, even though they're kind of like a mix of like harpies and angels, but for them their wings to be more like colorful in the way of like bird, but fantasy
Perfect.
world.
Yes.
Just
Yeah, let's
stay away from rainbows, please. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, I do.
Okay.
But I'm also thinking maybe we don't stay away. No, just kidding. No, but like I think like because I was thinking, I'm like, okay, it would be really cool if this guy, to contrast with the female, he's got dark plumage, but then like bright colors. And then I'm like, oh, like then we could do the whole bird male female thing where men, like the males of the species, always have like this like crazy like plumage that's like super vibrant. That'd actually be fun.
Yeah, I think that's actually.
We're doing it. Sorry. I
How'd you
value.
get good at drawing wings though? I'm just.
Oh, a lot of studying, honestly. Like I did a lot of bird drawings a long time ago. Are you, Nikki? Are you literally one pixel drawing right now? Cause
Yeah.
don't.
It's just for the vibe.
Okay.
What?
Nothing. I always get like I get triggered when I see artists one pixel drawing. I'm like, no one can see what you're doing. No one will ever see what you're doing. But if you, if you're fine with that, then go for it.
Did he say I saw that?
Yeah, no, it was funny. Oh damn.
I can see it in pixel. I have pixel vision. No,
look at this.
That is awesome. Love it. That's like exactly what I imagine it would have. Like what would happen. Ooh. You know what? No, it doesn't matter. I like it.
This reminds me of like Hunter x Hunter, when you kind of like how like that old mansion was. That's pretty cool.
I don't remember that part. Oh, you know what? I kind of like there was like a story arc in there where they went to that mansion, and I don't remember hardly any of it.
No, remember they were in the mansion the whole time. That was the place they took over for the king. It was like that whole property where like the dictator lived at.
That's
That
right. I know. Dude, I gotta go back and rewatch that. Like my memories of this are not
Oh
very
yeah.
good.
Well, I remember because I've watched that arc like 2 or 3 times. So it's like my favorite. It's like to me, it's like the epitome. I mean, I've told you before, but to me, it's like the epitome of like writing. There's so much going on, and it's written so well. And like just the artistry and but the writing to me, it's just like who would imagine like, and I'm sure to some people they're just kind of like they. I think this is probably why a lot of people kind of stay away from Poisons and Story is because it seems like a Deus Ex Machina a lot of times. But I feel like this was so earned. Like everybody was doing their own thing, and it was just like they're just like, hey, like if you're trying to wage war with humans, like we do war. Like this is what we do. So you might want to really reconsider. Because like we understand that you're really powerful, and this is what Netero was like essentially, and I'm paraphrasing. What he's essentially telling the King Chimera, he's just like, I get it, man. You're really strong. That has absolutely nothing to do with war. And he was just like, nah, man, like you humans are this, you that. And he's just like, okay, okay.
Okay. All right. You do you.
And he's at the end of the whole arc, he's just like, and I'm dying from poison. Even though I healed my body back to completion, that poison is so thick. It was so contagious. Because, like, essentially, it's like, even though he healed his body, he had already infected his royal guard. So when he healed completely, he just caught the poison again anyway.
Right.
So it was just like, oh, like it was poison done so well. I'm really gonna do that writing stream just so I can see if people are gonna show up or just be like, this is absolutely boring.
Mhm. I don't know. I actually that's a solid question of like how would that look on stream?
I think it'd be cool. I think you would have to do it with someone else. You know,
You
you
need someone to talk to, yeah. Like maybe unless you were like doing like a teaching stream, like I feel like that could work.
Where are
I
you
mean,
talking
Desmond.
to? No.
yeah. Dang. Did you not notice my lizard man emblem over here?
No,
Yeah,
no, no. It's because I had everybody at low
low volume because we were.
volume. And then my PC decided to crash, and now my stream has crashed, and yeah.
Good times. Good times.
Oh well, welcome
So
back.
yeah,
Damn.
but exciting news. I did
You did what?
I did get the commission.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice. 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 Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, very
Took
nice.
some energy to get that out, huh?
Yeah, I did. I was
Yeah.
like, you good there, Yumi?
It was suspense.
It was. She was holding us in suspense. All right. Good shit.
Sorry, sometimes I forget Englishies,
Let's
Oh.
see.
and the wordy words, and it doesn't come out of my mouth correctly, and sometimes it just doesn't come out at all.
And guys, it's happening to her now. It's just the wordy
The
words and
mouthy
the
mouth.
the mouthy mouth things.
The mouth,
The thing, the meat, the flesh.
Yep.
Flesh?
What?
What's your first language, Yumi?
It's
not English.
it's
Yeah.
English.
Um,
It's
it's
Oh.
Korean.
no, that's
Oh.
your first ethnicity. Your first language is English.
No, my first language is definitely Korean.
Oh, really?
since I
Did
was
you-
born there.
Oh, you were actually born in Korea. I totally thought that your parents were just Korean and that you weren't. I didn't realize that. Might be.
Wait.
Might be.
I was
if
born
the
in Korea. Born
Context,
and raised.
then
What's up?
that's her first language. But the where she was born at.
It's
Right?
Say
probably
that
'cause I
again,
don't
Desmond?
really have an accent.
I was saying, regardless of where she was born at, the first language you come into contact with is your first language.
Yeah. Yeah.
Indeed.
So I was like, yeah.
Fine.
Did you come out saying Goo Goo Gaga or did you come out saying Korean Goo Goo Gaga?
What is the Korean?
Just kidding.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I came out.
You came out.
speaking about-
You came out spitting.
Came out spitting.
Came out
Spitting
spitting
balls.
rhymes, spitting lines.
I was born in '89, so I came out calling people job turkeys.
There it is.
Okay, wait. So he wants Meowth in a. Okay, and the eyes.
Are you doing? Is it a card expansion again? You mean?
No.
Oh,
Give me a second.
you're fine. You're fine. Sorry, I thought you were not paying attention. Might be.
Yeah.
They want a what is the fucking the fuck, I don't want to say what I know her for, but Animal Crossing Egyptian yellow kitty cat.
Oh,
Oh,
the
goodness.
yeah, that's yeah, the one that's been like turned into something else.
Sexualized out the wazoo.
Yeah.
I feel like he needs a tattoo, man. He's just like
Ooh.
it looks like he's telling me he needs some kind of tattoo.
I am in agreement. Like, what do we get? We gotta get like some face tribal stuff going on.
Are y'all working on a commission right now?
Yeah, Desmond's my commissioner. I'm actually I'm basically like visually building the world that he's writing, because he's
Cool.
doing a comic book. I don't
Oh,
know,
right on.
stuff like that.
Yeah, I
There's
did.
a whole lot of not English.
That's what I was talking about, the writing stream, man. You guys need to be there when I'm writing. I actually kind of want to do it later today if you're down.
I'm totally down.
So I
I'll
could
be there.
write-
I'll be there.
He said I'll be there.
I'll be there.
I get kind of scatterbrained when I write. Like that's a lie. That's a lie. Actually, I like hone in. Like if I'm really in the zone, bro, like I'm just writing. But I'll let you know there'll be grammatical errors out the wazoo.
Oh no, that's chill. Like that's what the first draft is not. That's not the. That's not the important part. The important part is the idea. You get the. I mean, that's like. I mean, my anatomy is garbage in my first sketch, right? Like Let me go back. I love that. I always save the first sketch. Let's look at what do we start with? Oh yeah, well I mean, he started out with like the woman sketch going on. So like. Anatomy starts off garbage, and then we get better. We go from there.
Now we here, huh?
Yeah. Now he's this guy, like, dude, I want to see this guy in action. You have to now we need a scene where this guy's like doing
I
something
know,
kick
man.
ass.
With both of them. With both of them.
That is actually my problem. I make things too cool. By the way, that's my greatest weakness is I am too good. So no, just kidding. I'm too good. So
I'm just fucking better.
and no.
He's cracked. He's fucking cracked.
He's cracked. He's cracked.
Easy, bro. Jesus.
You don't even know.
Hopefully something that'll wear off of me, bro.
Dude, no man, everything you told me, I'm like everything, the stories, all the places, like all the stuff. You got this. This
Oh.
you've gotten me excited about your world. That's not the problem. Your world is not the issue. I don't know. I mean, I hope that the writing goes well too, but like the writing is, it'll work itself out. I think. Anyway.
It'll all come out in the wash. I'm not too worried about the writing, just because when doing the script, there's always going to be like there's going to be a compromise between like what I'm saying and what you're drawing, and is what I'm saying, is what I'm trying to say going to make sense in the situation you're drawing? You know what I mean? Does that make any sense?
Oh, 100%.
Right.
Usually I don't make it sense.
My God,
don't make
my girlfriend just sent me a meme. I hope it's a meme image, but it just looks like an old advertisement for the nipple bra. Now you can have that sensual no bra look while wearing a bra.
You
It's
I
so
do get some
funny.
strong BDSM vibes going on with
Oh
this.
yes, I hear that.
I didn't know if that was on purpose or not. I was
I don't know. I don't know. I am genuinely confused though. Why would you have this? Why? It's just okay. Okay. I feel like it's got to be a meme, right? Like this is just a like someone made this for
Memes?
kicks and giggles. I
And
hate
he
that.
had two chains.
I hate that you just don't know what's real anymore.
Is it a meme?
I told them about that. Yeah, I did. Yeah. Oh my god. The look is so provocative, no one would believe you're actually wearing a bra, yet you get the support you want. I think men should be made to wear bras when they have.
Where's the cork? I don't know.
I didn't. I didn't know where the cork was. What do you want? I don't want this. Give me that.
Has anyone seen the new Dragon Ball Super movie?
Nope.
I haven't. I have not seen it.
Good. Then I will be the first among my kind to see it. No.
It's just the same color. He's getting little tiny green nipples now. Is that what you're doing? Ah, yeah. He's gonna need a he needs a nipple bra for those.
Oh, what is going on?
I know. That'd be shocking. All right, this guy's gonna have like gold orange. No. Purple maybe. No, don't like that.
No,
Yeah.
that's a little too Hisoka for me.
Yeah.
So-
I made her lips I made green, and that actually was like a really perfect pop of color, and it complemented things really well.
Wait,
I
you don't like
know.
Hisoka?
I don't dislike Hisoka, but there's a lot of people who like don't like his very curvy ways.
His curvy,
Oh.
his curvaceous ways.
No,
He's pervy.
Oh, pervy. Oh, might be.
Have you never seen the anime?
Which one?
Hunter x Hunter? From
Oh
where
yeah.
Hisoka's from?
No, I have.
Oh
So
my
they-
god.
That blue's
No,
not bad.
Hisoka's hot. Please.
Actually, oh my god, did I accidentally do Hisoka's makeup too? Like, shit,
Oh, dude.
shit. No, going away. No.
It's a,
I accidentally did that. Don't have me.
good job.
I see. I'm inspired by that show without even realizing it, apparently. So, damn.
Should his lips be like a darker tone of that, or what do you think?
No,
I think
let's take a look.
What's that look like?
Oh, actually, yeah, that's nice.
Oh,
Okay, so easy money. I'm doing an Anka Meowth with a third eye,
Ooh, smart. Smart.
with his hands crossed and his little paw on his chin, because he's contemplating.
Okay, I actually don't like any of these tattoos. I'm bad at tattoos. Alright, this is why I'm literally not a tattoo artist, is because I'm actually just bad at tattoos.
Google some tribal and then
Oh, shit.
come back.
Yeah, right. Oh, shit. I just need to do some research, apparently.
Bro, what? Do you know what my commissioner, he's paying up front, because apparently that's what he wants to do, but, do you know what he has his, PayPal thing as?
What?
friendship.
Friendship?
Yeah. He made his like. So you know how like you can title the cash that you send in
Yeah.
PayPal?
Yeah.
His title was friendship.
Aww, that's sweet.
Just like that's hilarious.
People want the relationship me and Tyler have, bro. People will kill for that. Oh, I'm gonna send you one. I'm not expecting this exactly, but I think this is a bomb in general.
Fuck
There are a
yeah.
bunch of
Friendship. I like that. That is funny. I also need to.
Save that photo. I'm gonna hit this other one up and then so you can see. Oh, I just turned my phone on. There
Yeah. Goodbye, Desmond.
What? Go ahead. So luckily, all right. I'm gonna send you the Discado.
Discover.
Bam, bam. All right, I sent them to you in the Discord chat. Let's take a look at them.
Let's see what you
And
got.
I think that hopefully that's a good starting point.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What if we did that like really like a henna, like it's not dark.
What's a henna?
Henna tattoo? The
Oh.
tan they're like reddish tan
Yeah.
almost.
Yeah. I like those. Oh man, they did some of those in my school. This girl did it because her mom did them, and I was just like, man, I wouldn't mind getting one of these tattoos. And then I
Right? They
think,
look kick ass, yeah.
but I think they're like only for like women, and I was just like, man, I guess I won't be getting one of these tattoos.
Aw, no, they're not only for women, but yeah, no, I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, because I think they represent something. I
They're
didn't want to be like,
yeah, they are from like Indian culture, but I don't really know. I don't know if it's like actually cultural appropriation. I don't know. Actually, Jamie knows more about Indian culture than I do. She watches a lot of what are those called? Bollywood movies. It's like her whole media intake is
what?
Bollywood movies.
How do you sit through these 3 hour, 2 hour movies?
Oh, she
Oh,
loves them. She is loving the cheesy romances. The more cheesy, the better.
singing,
Cheese
dancing.
fest.
I can't do cheesy like stuff. It's just weird.
The over the top action. Oh. Yeah, that doesn't look bad, man.
Yeah, you like
That
that?
looks
All
good.
right, all right. You know,
Yeah.
I'll keep it for now. I don't know. I'm not sold on it. Something feels weird about it at the moment, but I will keep it for now. I think it's I think it's the color maybe. It's too close to his hair color. That's what it is.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
that
I can just adjust that later, but yeah, we'll work on that.
I need to be right back.
Goodbye, Yumi. Yeah, I think we got a nice like feminine type face on him too. I think it's nice.
I think so too.
He's got these cute chubby cheeks. Oh, hello. Who's there? I can't see you yet.
Coco.
It's me. I'm Choco.
Hello,
Choco.
I just joined, so yeah.
Welcome
Thank you.
to Mortal Kombat.
Oh.
And be sure to choose your fighter. So where are you from?
Oh.
Okay.
I'm from. Oh wait. What are you asking?
Why? Oh, just I don't know. It's a good conversation starter.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm from
I'm
Chicago.
from Costa Rica.
Costa Rica, nice.
Oh, thanks. I am
Yes.
America.
America. I would brag about that. No, just kidding.
Oh wow. I was gonna say where we shoot people.
Yes.
You heard of the land of fire? We're from the land of guns.
Yeah.
I can't. I think my commissioner has taken me hostage. I said the friendship title though, and he's like, "We are friends now.
We
Go
are
escape."
friends. You're too late.
This Tell Yumi this is Choco. Choco's from Costa Rica.
Oh, so
Yumi, were you just like, "What's up?
Sup?
What's up, dog?"
oh god, I'm dying.
It's like 5'2" woman is like, "Yo, what's up, dog?" I'm like, "Oh,
Yo, what's up? Got this nice deep voice going. I love
That
it.
is usually how it goes. I think, or at least IRL. I think I made one of my friends by telling them to go fuck themselves because I was very tired and cranky that day, and they were a stranger bothering me. And yeah,
And we've been friends
math
ever
class?
since.
Yeah, that's how we became friends. He poked me in class, and I was trying to sleep because I was tired. He poked me. I told him to go fuck himself, and then yeah, we became friends.
oh."
Happens.
It's an interesting way of like making friends.
Aggression is how I make friends.
Okay.
Valid. I see you.
Yo, bro, where's this chest cleavage, bro?
Oh no, yeah, I got you. I was just getting that.
Bird chest out there. You see what I did there?
The
Bird.
man chest. It is. Do I even start stream up again?
Do you? I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm kind of ridiculous. Like how many times I do, like redraws of each of the things I'm drawing, because I mean technically I did the whole sketch right, and I even like did some like sketch shading and stuff, and then like now I'm going back over the whole thing and painting over all my sketch work. Why do I do this to myself? I swear it's not intentional. I don't mean to do this. It's just my process.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So I get better.
Yeah, right.
What do you do, Choco? Well, I mean, what kind of art do you do?
I guess I do digital art, like a lot. Yes, I have like a very anime style, sadly, which I hate.
Oh,
But
why? Anime style is super in
um,
demand. Why do you? No, sorry. You tell you.
I guess because when I was little, I was like fell in love with anime style, and I was like, I want to draw like that, and then it got stuck with me, and I never could like change it, you know.
Mm,
Even
yeah.
though it changes slightly sometimes, most of the time it still looks anime.
Do you have
So
work? Do you have stuff that we can see? Like, do you have a social media that don't send it in the chat because they'll chat ban you, but
Ban Hammer.
they will chat ban you. But no, I just want to see.
oh,
Sorry,
yeah,
Nikki.
I do have some stuff. It's just, but you'll notice it still looks like kind
Don't
of
send
like.
it in the chat though.
Don't
I'm
no.
gonna
It's just
I'm gonna send pictures.
yeah. Links
Oh,
are
pictures.
off limits. Pictures are fine. Pictures work.
Yes,
Bad links.
otherwise, yeah, you'll get some. Let me see if I
Okay.
can find some. Maybe this one.
Wait, so I can't send my OnlyFans link through here?
Oh no, I know. Yeah, you can't do you gotta get that self promo in
Oh.
here.
Unlucky.
Yeah.
Well, could you put in self promo? That is true.
I don't like this. Yo, what is this? Cowboy? What am I looking at here?
You looking at his pants?
No, it's called like no. I'm talking about. Like,
Oh, okay.
There's just like the Angel Cowboys thing going on, and
Oh, where in
interesting.
the no? Where are you talking?
higher up in like the chat, I guess before we got here, there's like Thick and Tired uploaded like these.
Oh my god, it's Angel
Yeah, it's like these.
Chuck E. Cheese Vladimir Putin.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know how to what this is.
I think
Oh.
it's AI work that's going on currently.
Hey,
I see your stuff.
Yeah,
Choco.
Choco, that looks really good. Like that's not a anything to be ashamed of at all.
Yeah, and I
Look,
would say you're trying to get away from like quote unquote anime style, then try to look at some comic book artists, in your country and see like kind of, try to incorporate some of what they do.
yeah,
Um,
yeah, I know, but mm, I don't know. I'm still not like very fond of it, you know.
I love it. This one in particular, this piece, I do see some anatomy issues. But that's the art piece is
Oh
finished
yeah.
and it looks really good. Like like anything aside, like that is a really nice piece of art. So I wouldn't feel like you need to change anything, honestly, like personally. But I do understand like wanting to change up your style because I've been watching Sam Yang and his Sam does art dude. Um
Yeah.
and his I mean he's gorgeous, fast. He does amazing character designs. I am jealous and I want to kind of emulate his style a little bit, but like man, it's hard to break out of what I do. Like I'm very comfortable very comfortable doing it.
Look, I cannot speak. I'm sorry. That's what happens to me. Um, so I'm still not old enough to start like to like study art yet.
Oh, okay. How old are you? Are you just
Um,
under 18, I assume?
I'm yeah, I'm 16.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like seeing if I can get like try to like get better on anatomy if I
Mm-hmm.
study somehow. But right now I do not have enough time because well, school kind of stuff,
Yeah. No,
and I'm
focus on your
still
studies.
missing
That's
some
important.
couple of
Does your
yeah.
public school not have art classes though? That's unfortunate. I understand because mine didn't either, but
I mean,
What you doing?
it did. It did have
Oh.
um arts like art classes. But sadly, not a lot of people like went to them.
aw, those kinds.
So
Lovely.
ended up posting them for
Yeah.
this year. But I hope that next year they will be available.
Yeah, it's so
Because
sad whenever they close down the art stuff because like it's
yeah, I
so
was
good.
so sad. I was so sad. Um so this year they opened a like a manga um thingy, like a manga club
Ah,
where you
yes.
can
Hell yeah.
like to like yeah, like all the facts they use and they give us tablets and all that stuff. But I'm not in it
oh,
because I don't have money,
No, no. Oh, does it cost money to get into the club? That's sad. No. You should
It's,
totally get in there.
yeah, it's expensive. It's like $40 each month.
Oh my god.
God
Um,
dang, each month?
For
yeah, I was very sad about it because I used to play the flute and
no.
I would like to like
Uh-oh.
did
go
you?
to classes in my
Okay.
school because they would give us classes for flute. But my dad made me choose between flute or art, which is completely understandable because well both courses are way too expensive. Um and yeah, I ended up joining known. So, but I hope next year I could be like joining one of them. But I don't know which one yet. We'll see. We'll see. There's
So
still time.
Clip Studio just crashed. So I'm really
Yeah, I
hoping.
noticed.
Control S.
Yeah, no, I had it set to autosave, but now it's gotta like reload and restore everything, and thankfully like most of what I have done should be fine.
Why don't you use Photoshop? Or like, is Photoshop not the best thing to use anymore?
So
It's
I actually no, I pay for Adobe. I have like yes, thank God. All right, looks like I didn't lose too much, just a little bit. So I pay for a full subscription in Photoshop. I have it, and I've used it. quite extensively. I actually really just prefer Clip Studio's toolset. Um, has been changed. Do I want to save it? Yes, I do want to save it. I don't remember what I changed since I saved it last. So, um, and then the bigger thing is that Photoshop they've slapped on uh, gesture controls um, as like an afterthought. It's super bad how unfunctional their touchscreen gesture controls are. Um, yes, I'll save you too. Sure.
Is there a more superior program between those two as well?
I honestly not. Well, I mean, not really that I can think of. What has happened?
I don't know.
My computer has decided to yeet itself out a window. We're just gonna wait for that to respawn. Okay, good, it did. It's because it's like saving in its thing. I don't know. But yeah, so I honestly think that those two programs. So Photoshop is obviously like the industry standard, but I think that like I said, their touch controls are pathetic. Um, Literally a joke. And then and then uh, like I don't know, Clip Studio has like it just has like I don't know a better feeling to it. I don't know if that makes sense, but
Yeah, no, I get it. I mean, you work with the tool that you feel most comfortable with, and you'll still get Photoshop level results. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, no, absolutely. Like I know I could do all this in Photoshop easy. It's literally so like Photoshop's gesture controls. Like they don't have the pinch zoom. They do have like this rotate easily feature. Um, I'm not streaming my screen anymore, am I? So you can't even see what I'm doing. Um,
Oh no, yeah.
uh, but yeah, I'm not gonna actually stream to Discord because it's just I don't think I can stream to Twitch and to Discord without it blowing up. Um, but yeah, so like uh, and then the biggest deal for me is that undo on Photoshop is hard. It's like hardwired to not be controlled by touch gestures. And or I should say undo on Photoshop is I have to swipe 3 of my fingers across the screen from right to left. On Clip Studio, all I have to do is just tap with 2 fingers. So it's like the fastest undo you can like achieve in a program. Very easy to use. I don't know. I've just like started using this and I've fallen in love with it and I haven't wanted to change since. So now I just got to redo all this chest work that I did. Ugh, so sad. I'm sad that I lost all that work. Oh well. We'll be faster this time. I won't have to spend as much time designing.
This time, I think that since you're not on Discord, it should be.
Yeah, it should be better. It's already running. It feels running like it's running faster already. So
like a dream.
Dark Dice Street. There you go.
What
yeah.
are you drawing?
Rhythm Street.
Yumi, what are you drawing?
I am drawing a Anka Meowth with a third eye.
Taking it back to the ancestors.
I'm extremely tired.
Are you, Choco? You're in Puerto Rico. You're in Central
Oh,
Time Zone, aren't you?
Costa Rica.
Costa Rica. Oh my God. Never mind. I thought you were. I thought. You know what? Just ignore me. Brain didn't work for a solid minute there.
It's all right, man.
A lot of people confuse those, so it's.
I don't know why. It's like they're not even like close to each other, but whatever. It's fine.
Yeah, I guess from the name, it's like Puerto Rico,
Puerto Rico. Yeah. I don't know.
I
Yeah.
can still hear my. I haven't. Ah.
Talking about the echo.
Who was it?
I had
Oh.
two different. I had a live stream because for some reason Streamlabs doesn't show me my chat, so I have my actual Twitch stream up and I didn't mute it so I could hear myself for some reason.
Oh yeah, you have to resubmit your token for the chat to work in
Oh, okay. Give me a second.
I finally had to I had to learn a bunch of stuff about Twitch. Dude, it's like that's what I mean about like I just don't have time to learn all
My
these
brother
things
thought
like
it was a fun idea to turn on the lights when I'm drawing, and he knows I hate working in the light, so that's nice.
I only work in the dark.
Exactly. I only work in the darkness.
Definitely bad for your
Batman over here, you know.
Yeah, working in the dark like that, it's like you're straining your eyes, though.
See, the thing.
You have glasses, don't you?
Yes.
All
Well,
right.
I don't. The problem is you know where the hinges are? Yeah, both of them broke, so I have duct tape holding my glasses together.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
And my headset is on top, so my glasses don't fall off my face.
Oh my god,
Technically, I need glasses on a daily basis, but because duct tape is holding my glasses together, I only wear it when I'm playing games or drawing.
Why, Yumi? Why must you
Yumi, you're killing it. You're killing your eyes.
Why must you propagate stereotypes?
Okay, I was a dumb child and I stared at the sun when I was younger, and I almost turned myself blind. But
nice.
Get you some content. Get you some of those blue light reflectors so you can protect your eye from the screens.
I have those, but I never really wear them. I actually have mine right here. I have them. I just don't wear them. I don't know why.
It's not my fault, okay?
Whose fault? Who else's fault is it?
Yeah, Yumi, no, come here.
It was my curious, 3-year-old's brain's fault.
You're like, ooh, pretty lights. Burn. Sear. You hear the searing noises like as your retinas burn out. Like. Oh god.
You can just trade them out with like your sisters. You'll get Mangekyo.
There you go, Mangekyo Sharingan. Perfect.
No, you'll just have Mangekyo eyes.
No Sharingan, just eyes, regular eyes. Yeah. No extra powers.
You'll be able to see now. Thanks, sis. I always wondered, like, can they put the eyes in anything? Can they put them inside?
They kind of made it seem that way, right? Because like, who was it that had the eye in their hand? I don't remember.
Danzo.
Mm-hmm.
He had eyes over his body.
Oh, that's right. He had like 100. He had like 100. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And tell me what's wrong with one of those photos.
One of these things is not like the other. One of these things doesn't belong.
So is there a story character Choco or
what?
Choco still here?
One of those things don't belong, and one of them keeps scarring me.
You're muted if you're trying to say something, Choco. Busy.
You really can't tell what's wrong with those photos.
I'm trying to see, and I don't see anything that's like super out of the ordinary at the moment. Maybe I'm like fucking blind.
Yeah, you are. Look at the bottom.
Is it the weird preggers?
Yes. I can't.
Oh my god! Is it because it's Boar? Oh my god! It is Boar. I didn't realize.
Nikki, did you just make a nut?
I just searched up Meowth. Why?
It's your algorithm is broken. It seems like.
Apparently. I can't get away from it. Okay, I don't know how I would draw the arms.
What do you mean? They draw them like their arms, like their arms. Just do it.
Ah, true. Just draw arms, nerd. And
Yeah,
so
nerd.
why didn't I think of that?
Get wrecked.
You can just draw them.
No, I'm like
Forms.
for real though. What do you mean?
I'm trying to make them like crossed. They look funky, so I'm doing the legs right now instead.
You know who needs to be here? Tom. Tom.
Yeah, we need to get Tom, dude. He seemed really cool.
Who is Tom?
He's
Tom?
also a world builder slash writer slash comic artist. He's doing
Oh man.
doing a little bit of everything actually. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Right. He's his thing. He has like his whole story that I don't want to ruin any of it, but it's really good. It's like all over TikTok and stuff like that, and it's
Oh, he said it's really good. Spoiler alert! Come on. Just kidding.
damn. Ignore me now.
Yeah, I know, right? No, it's his art style is great. It's something super like it's honestly it's like perfect for like a webtoon style. Like what I do is not necessarily good for a webtoon style because it takes a bit, right? Like I do a little bit more detail in my stuff, but although I think the in comic art I can simplify significantly to make it like still be outstanding but also like faster.
Okay.
But I like his stuff.
I like his stuff too. So he has like this comic called Kings of Okoba. It's a prequel to another story that's a prequel to another story.
Oh my.
The idea is he went all the way back because he feels like you won't understand what's going on without these prequels, but rather than like telling the end story first and then like making prequels later, he just kind of, you know what I mean?
I actually do. I had a similar thing happen because okay, so like when I was in high school and everything like that, like no one was interested in sci-fi or fantasy. I was called nerd a lot. There was, a lot of not nice people. But like that's kind of changed now more recently. Like everybody's kind of a little nerdy now, but
Nerd culture became cool.
yeah,
Man,
yeah.
that's crazy.
Good stuff. But
Back in my
yeah,
me
back
and
in
my
my day, we got bullied for having like for liking Harry Potter.
we didn't like the Japanese without being made fun of.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so like what I kind of wanted to do was because I had this grandiose idea where I was like, all right, there's this crazy multiverse hopping race of people who they do all these crazy things and there's other worlds they visit, they go to, and like they're kind of like the otherworld police type of dealio, and handle disputes between all these other things, and they handle this concept called the nothing, which is like basically the void, or a lot of there's all kinds of terms for it, although I went real philosophical with it, and I was like, no, it's not even a void. There's nothing, like you can't even experience it because there's nothing. But I was like, okay, all these concepts are like really crazy for people to try to like wrap their heads around. So I need to put these into a story that people can like jive with, that they'll enjoy. They won't feel like they're being like pushed into a world that they didn't really care for or anything like that. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna go back to this prequel series, and make, because I had this idea for like angels and demons being like a big part of it. Like the police, the interworldly police force or whatever technically like became like angels, and then, or at least everyone thought they were anyway, and then the demons came from a race of like these horned creatures, but they essentially become like banished outside of the universe, or outside of like the multiverse, to an area that's like it eventually just becomes hell because it's like outside of everything. But it's essentially the concept is that it's the area where all the things that fall out of universes ends up. So like the refuse pile essentially. So anything that like gets sucked out of a universe accidentally or gets yeeted out into the whatever it is multiverse, that it would end up at this very edge of existence, beyond which is like the nothing essentially. Which then like I had this whole like entity, like the nothing becomes an entity, and then like there's this like treaty between it and existence so that it can't like just suck everything up into it, and I don't know. There's a lot of ideas. It was high school, but yeah. Sometimes you got to go back to those like so the story I was getting to was the demons came from a race of these horned people, and so I wrote this whole like crazy world building thing with these horned people that are like just kind of living their lives, doing their thing, and essentially they become betrayed by the angelic race, and that's why they like rebel and try to do all kinds of stuff later on. But beforehand though, they were just normal people doing their thing, but with horns on their heads.
Right.
Anyway,
I get that. Yeah, I mean, I get that. I don't have normal people in my story, but I get that. No,
you don't have any normal people. Right,
and try to stay away from normalcy, normality of
How dare you be normal?
What did you say?
I said, how dare you be normal?
How dare you?
How dare you?
Try to avoid it, man. I stay far away from making a normal story, but you don't want to try to stay so far away that you just end up right back where you were trying to avoid.
Yeah. What do you got it? So there's this concept in concept art, where you, when you are designing something, there's two ends of the spectrum. There is hyper realism, completely accurate to everything, and it's basically just a real object, right? Or a real person or a real thing. And then on the opposite end of the spectrum is the guy I watched named Feng Zhu. I talk about him a lot, but he would say, oh, it's the bubblegum universe, right? So like everything's made of bubblegum, all the things are made of ice cream, nothing makes any sense, there's no physics except so you can go that way to in concept art. You can go that far outside of believability. But what he talked about is like, all right, but really when it comes to like game concept art and movie concept art and things like that, what you want to do is you want to hit it kind of in the sweet spot, like in the middle of that, where things are outside of they're not real, they don't look totally real, but they could be believable. So I take that to heart every time I'm designing something. I'm like, okay, this maybe isn't a real thing, but it's believable enough.
Yeah, I was talking with someone yesterday about that, and they were just like, "Oh, well, you can make things to be, whatever you want." And I'm just like, I mean, yeah, with art you can make anything you want, but I was just like, there is such thing as like going too far into kind of like the uncanny valley.
Yep.
Not just with drawing, but even with writing, where it's just like what you're presenting becomes so unbelievable or so convenient that it just kind of takes people out of the story.
Yep. It removes them. It removes them from their. they start screaming, "My immersion!" Like that's what happens. Because I mean that is why we read, right? Is we want to be taken out of our world. We want to be brought to another place. Or I should say that's why I read anyway.
Yeah, but not so far that you're just like, what?
Yeah, I mean, I need to feel like I could be there. I need to feel like, and if suddenly like everybody's made of meatballs, like you know, like unless that was done in a believable way, then I'm just like, okay, well this story is ridiculous. You know, like why am I reading this? I have no interest in it anymore, and that's what quickly happens when you know, you go too far down the bubblegum universe road.
Exactly. You've now gone to a place of damn near no return.
Yep.
And so, yeah. And this dog been laying here. She's sleepy. This is a sleepy dog. Love dogs, man.
Dogs are perfect.
I don't know about all that.
Okay, well, maybe not perfect, but like, look, I don't know about that.
I'm allergic to all of them.
Are you?
Are you only? Is it just dogs, or is it pretty much all animals?
Anything with fur.
You know what? You know what? I actually bet you're not allergic to guinea pigs. You should get a guinea pig. Because my girlfriend's allergic to like everything too. She cannot be in the same room with a cat. What's that?
I was just saying, oh yeah, guinea pigs.
Oh, my girlfriend's. Oh my god, you can't. Alright, I'm just gonna say this. Raccoons don't make great pets because they're practically people. Like, just imagine holding a small child in your home and then what trouble they get into.
They're fluffy, they look cute, adorable little scritchy scratchers, and I want one.
Well, from my understanding, like, if they can, you can get them as a pet, but you it's like, it's kind of animal you have to get from a breeder because what happens?
Yeah, I'm not gonna pick one up from the street.
I just imagine Yumi like runs outside, grabs this fat raccoon, and is like, "You're mine now. I'm taking you home."
Yeah, the important part about that is because like they need to like was it like when they see you as soon as they're like born, imprint. That's how you get.
Oh, really? I did not realize the imprint. Okay.
If they don't imprint on you, then you're gonna essentially
have
trouble.
Have a tough time. Okay.
Oh my god, I know.
That's even more adorable than I thought it was.
I know in Korea they have a raccoon cafe, and I want to go to one so badly. Like
Trash Panda Cafe.
How adorable it would be. You're eating lunch, just like a nice fruitcake, and a raccoon just waddles up to you.
Honestly, it would probably like hold out its hand and then like do the whole like demanding motion with its fingers, like, "Excuse me, give me some of that. What are you doing?"
Yeah, but the sad thing is in America it's illegal in most places because they're considered as exotic, you know.
Which is hilarious, but also I guess I can kind of get it. I don't think that they do make great pets because they're a little too like freedom loving. I don't know if I'm saying this right, but you guys get what I'm saying. Did you guys know? So you know what I think would be the absolute cutest pet to have is a pet bat, right? Like I want a pet bat so badly, but I will never get one. And the reason is bats do not do well in captivity. They actually like even what's that?
No, I'm messing with you because they're technically like called foxes.
Oh yeah, flying foxes, yes. But yeah, like they don't do well in captivity at all. In fact, the thing I always tell people, I'm like, look, a bat in the wild can live up to 30 years, but the average lifespan of a bat in captivity is 3.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So and that doesn't. That's the thing about it too, is it does not matter how well you take care of this animal, right? Like it's a factor of an animal that is not intended to live in captivity. That is like, no matter how well they're treated, no matter how like loving and everything, even how loved they feel, it doesn't matter. They'll still die an early death essentially because they can't. Their bodies aren't made for it, and it's sad. I want a pet bat so badly because I feel like I'd be the best pet bat daddy of all time, but
bat daddy.
Bat daddy. But yeah, it's just something that can never happen, and it's sad. It's sad to me.
But, you know, it is what it is.
Yep. This guy's looking hot.
Hold on. I mean, oh, well, I can't see. You're not streaming.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. Oh, hello. Somebody was watching my stream and they said hello, and then I ignored them. I did the thing that I'm not supposed to do, which is ignore my stream chat.
Right.
Nice.
So you need mods, bro.
I do.
People
I
to be
need
like, "Hey, what-"
fucking mods. Damn.
Yeah, gotta start
Maybe-
pimping your stuff up. Yeah, I think a lot of what that I didn't catch his name, but a lot of what that guy was saying is it's definitely true. Like
Yeah.
just in general life, and when you're working a business, you have to run that business at full capacity. You
Yeah.
don't run the like at half capacity because you're not like you. Okay, the easiest analogy is like seeing your business, even though it's not a brick and mortar business, as though it were a brick and mortar business.
Yep.
If you're not gonna run your brick and mortar business at half capacity because you're not getting customers.
Yep.
You
No,
have to
it's
still-
totally true. It's totally true.
Yeah, you have to still be full tilt, in your brick and mortar. And so even though this is a digital landscape, you have to run it like it's a brick and mortar business. Everything needs to be on the up and up. Everything needs to look good, sound good. All your equipment needs to be up to date. Everything. And that's why I told you, like, you can look on YouTube and find like an affordable, because there are people who make YouTube videos that'll tell you like what affordable pieces you can get to still make like probably a $300 like streaming setup, and you're only, not to say like you're only doing art as some kind of dismissive thing,
Yeah, how dare you? Only
but
doing
you're
art.
not-
No.
you're not running like high speed graphics cards
Right,
for the
right.
sake of being, you're drawing, so but yeah, I would YouTube before you go buy anything. YouTube, like, just graphics computer for like streaming art. Yeah, honestly, because there's a guy, he has a video. Actually, I'll just find the video and I'll just send it to you. That's a lot easier that way. Instead of describing something to you.
Yeah, no. Just continue describing it to me, Desmond. No, I'm just kidding.
Affordable towers? No, affordable. I'll go affordable gaming PCs.
So the really sad thing, Desmond, is I've got this absolute monster of a computer sitting right next to me. I can see it. I'm caressing it gently with my hand right now.
Caress.
Yes. And the unfortunate thing is it is broken. It is no longer in commission. I went and got it like quote unquote fixed, and I thought it was all going to be Gucci, and then it did the exact same thing that it was doing. So
Yeah,
why
no
did you
problem.
not take this to the kitchen? And I was treating you. I don't want this. Throw it away. I did. You gave it to me. I'm not the garbage. Excuse me, don't give me that look. Alright, fine, it just stays here forever now. Now this lives on my desk.
Oh, this person has like the monster art setup, dude. I'm gonna send this to you. I hope this is one of those videos where like people tell you where they got what they got and how to get like affordable alternatives. Because I hate it when people are just like, oh,
What happened to my lo-fi?
here's my thing, and then you're just like, all right, cool. Like, you're waiting the whole video for them to tell you how they did it, and then
And then they're like, and how I did it was I had $70,000. It was like, oh. Oh, this is gorgeous though. Yeah, dang.
Hey folks,
Oh,
Tyler
shit.
Edlin here. I'm an
Wait. Tyler. It's Tyler Eldon. I watched this guy. Dude, this man is a beautiful man. Yeah.
I had no
Beautiful man.
Yeah, his concept art is freaking second. It's second to none. He actually used to do video tutorials a lot, and I think he might still be doing them, but I don't get his video notifications anymore. Why have I not gotten his video notifications? Did he change his channel? I wonder.
No, so what happens, how it works on YouTube, is that if you're not constantly going to that person, it'll stop telling you about them.
Well, that's dumb.
So you have to, like, if you like his stuff, you have to essentially kind of go to his page and see what he's doing, and then the algorithm will be like, oh, you like this guy, And like that's why like streaming and YouTube and stuff like that can get complicated. Like, but so like even though it'll have like the bell notifications won't let you know about anything that you don't go visit. So
Edlin. I keep saying Eldon. It's Edlin. All right, we're gonna subscribe to his channel again. Yeah, he streams. Looks like he does videos now. Yeah, his videos are very tutorial based. Like he does video tutorials essentially of how to do good art and stuff like that. His stuff is amazing.
there's a guy here who's streams art from iPad with Windows. Let's see. Only thing I'm gonna be streaming is I'm gonna buy these tech clothes off Etsy, bro. You're gonna be like,
Nice. Heck yeah.
you're gonna see me here and be like, what are you doing,
dude? Desmond, what is this?
Stepping into the future. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, you're like, I'm doing the future. I am the future.
Piece of crap. Step your game up. Don't trust me.
It's funny how much of this, how much I actually end up fixing in the painting phase of like anatomy that I made an error on in the sketch phase. It's kind of entertaining to me. Like I'll fix it in post.
Right. So funny, me and my girlfriend actually, well, one of the things I want to do with her because she's always complaining.
Sounds good. No. Don't let her hear you say that.
But, oh, here's another guy. I'm gonna send this to you. But yeah, she like I was broke for like during the summer. Like I'm not receiving my money like I normally do from the military, but now I'm during like semester, my money is back up. So one of the things I told her, I was just like, hey, I want to go to the thrift store and get me some suits and stuff. Um, so that's what I want to do. Get like a bunch of suits. Like I feel like I could get like maybe like 4 or 5 suits and then get them tailored.
Oh God.
And then I should probably do that. Hopefully I'll find some other gems there too. But like thrift store is definitely yeah. This will be the last one I'm sending you just because I don't want to send you a whole bunch of stuff, especially with videos that I haven't watched myself. And I don't want to just be blowing your sending you a bunch of videos of people that I don't watch. Welcome to my Zen art studio. Also, man, like I don't know if you know, but like I have like from the military, I have like access to like AFES and stuff like that. And so through AFES, which is like a military store, they tend to sell stuff from cheaper.
Oh yeah.
Like I bought a 5-inch TV, the 65. I think it only cost me like $800. I just sold them $800. So they sell computers and stuff like that frequently. So if there's something that you may need, like a pad or something, if you need that more than you need that $400, I could just buy that instead, even if it does exceed $400.
Oh yeah. That's not a bad idea, and I may have to do that for getting a better desktop here. Because yeah, like I will keep that in mind as a potential option for payment.
Yep. Negotiation.
Yeah, right.
I tell people, I was just like, you should definitely. I've told people before, I was like, you all should definitely go to negotiation as like a class. I feel like everybody should because it's like a lot of people feel like they know how to negotiate, but you may be good at only one type of negotiation, or you just may be good at it all.
Or maybe you shit at it. Maybe you don't know what you're doing. Maybe.
And there are a lot of people that are actually pretty trash at it. They're like, Like,
I actually myself am bad at negotiation because I will literally put myself at a disadvantage in almost everything. Like it's a major problem.
yeah, the easiest way I know for like most negotiations is like, uh, at best, you want to walk away where both of you win. At worst, you want to win. So
Right, right, yeah.
so but the biggest part about whatever negotiation you're stepping into is you need to like have like consultant level knowledge on it. So like you have like a lot of knowledge on art, but you need like consultant level knowledge to like you could tell someone about a particular thing. If they're like, "Oh, can you tell me about this kind of art?" You're like, "Oh yeah, you know about the industry, you know about the ins and outs and the statistical data associated with it, how likely you are to do this, that, and the other, how frequently people who work in the field that you're in get, you know what I mean?" And you're
Yep,
just like, "Oh,
yep.
I know."
Yeah, that's a good point of being like making people feel I that's something that I've tried to do a lot is I try to make people feel at ease when they contact me that like I know what I'm doing. Like I feel like that's one of the biggest selling points when it comes to an artist selling their craft is like make sure people know you know what you're doing because they will have a much easier time trusting you to do what they need you to do essentially.
Yeah, because
A
they're
lot of
more
a lot
willing.
of it is a lot of it is like just trust, right? Like we don't naturally trust people very well.
Yeah, people just throw money at your face. But if people feel like they can't trust you, then why would they give you money?
Yeah, yeah. I mean that's always the biggest challenge, and I think it's the challenge that me and you overcame is like we built trust by having a very strong, solid conversation at the beginning of what we were doing, and then by the end of it we were at least trusting of each other that you would be able to pay me and I would be able to produce the art you're looking for. And
Being
that's
on
the
time,
yeah.
I make sure I'm on time on my end. And I mean, like you're just you. So I try not to be overbearing.
Not at all, man. You are like a dream to work with. I have had some absolute nightmares.
You're telling me?
Uh-oh, Yumi pops in. Ah. Oh, no. Oh my God, yeah, Yumi just dealt with this guy who like gave her a commission. Do you care if I say, Yumi?
Yeah, no, 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 I don't care.
Yeah, I sorry, I don't want to steal like your story, but yeah, like gave her commission to like expand a Pokemon card, right? And I don't know if you've ever seen an artist do that, but like you take the card, you enlarge the canvas, and you paint so that it looks like the card naturally keeps going. So you have a nice big thing, and she actually did it at like a very high resolution. I think because the resolution you chose that you told me Yumi was like practically 4K. It was like 20 something by I don't know. It was huge. Um, and
It's an art stream.
oh yeah, there, yeah,
Hat.
and yeah, but then the guy like he grabbed it and he tried to like put it on as like after the commission was over, he grabbed it and he tried to put it on as like a desktop background. And I don't know if you've ever done that with like any art piece, but if it's not like crazy 8K, if you have a 4K monitor and you don't have like an 8K image, you get some blurring, you get some artifacts. You just don't have like it doesn't look quite as crisp as you probably might be expecting with anything. It's like any kind of image. And but then he like gets all mad and huffy at Yumi for like, oh well, you didn't fulfill your end of the bargain, and like you actually go back and look at his communication, and he didn't say anything about like using it as a desktop background. He didn't say anything about like all these different things that like would have been very useful for Yumi to know before going into the project.
Yeah, he just made an assumption
Yeah. He also
off of.
he also apparently assumed that Yumi was going to do it in Illustrator, and I don't know why anyone would like why an artist like I don't know why you would assume an artist is going to work in Illustrator unless they say themselves like they set themselves up as an Illustrator artist, right? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Is what's wrong? Is there something wrong or right about Illustrator?
Uh, so Illustrator is a very powerful program for vector art or vector, I should say vector things. It works in vector as its primary mode of artistic expression. And so I don't know if you know the difference between raster and vector, but vector is infinitely expandable. You can make it as big as you want without losing the quality because the vectors scale with that.
Right.
So that's what makes it so useful for like things like billboards, things like really large displays. You would not go to a raster artist to which is what I'm doing right now. I'm doing raster art because it's individual pixels. And but if you want, like, you have to specify to somebody, especially if they're normally a raster artist, like what I'm doing right now, you have to specify that you want it in vector format. You can't I can't just take this what I'm doing here and put it into a program and turn it into a vector thing. It won't work. It's going to look weird. And it won't do what you think it's going to do.
Right.
And so like he needed to specify that up front, and he chose like he just didn't, and that was I like, and then he's like demanding, and then the other part too, the part that really irked me, that I think was the most tragic of it, was he was only paying Yumi $15 to do it, and I'm like, you're demanding all this extra work for all this stuff, and you're paying $15. Like you don't get to demand like a ton of additional things for 15. Like that was the part that pissed me off the most. Honestly, I was like, oh, maybe he's right. Maybe the resolution could have been better, but like honestly, for $15, you just kind of get what you get. So, like, you get what you pay for, right? It's just
Just $15, man. Like I think I overheard you all talking about it before, but it's just
yeah,
like,
yeah,
yeah, other stuff, then you got to pay for it. And I
yeah,
think that's perfectly reasonable to request that someone who's asking for more pay you more.
yeah.
Like if you want this, then pay me what I'm worth. And I think that's a big issue among art and people and their assumptions on art. They want to be, the third Hokage and the best character and all of this, but they want to be the Hokage, but they want to have gaining prices.
Yeah, yeah. They want
You know,
getting prices for Hokage's, power
Hokage work.
work. Yeah, that's a good
Okay,
analogy. That's a good analogy.
Bro,
Yes, what's up?
I have problem with his armies. His arms look funky to me.
Let me take a look. Okay.
Like his arm looks very loosey goosey,
So, huh.
Especially
Well,
this
actually,
part looks funky.
look at your reference though. It's kind of funny because I was like, oh yeah, well the bone structure is kind of off in the arm that you drew, but then I'm looking at the reference that you have up in the the furthest right one, and I'm like, actually his arm looks all messed up too. So I think maybe the issue is that it is. So let me go ahead. I'll just stream. I'll try to stream. I hope it doesn't crash here.
Some funky looking arms, isn't it?
I mean, like Meowth has wet noodle arms, like, right? Like that's kind of his thing. So, um, so like what I would do is a big part of this is going to be the flow of the composition. So when you do your arm lines, try and get it so it's
Oh wait.
Is it working?
Yeah.
So try and get it so it's one smooth line all the way across and kind of just curves at a very like natural angle. I'm not doing it very well, but like I think you get the idea. And then with his other arm, I would actually pull that over further. So it's like that. So make that hand a little bit bigger. And then I think that might be the issue on this one too, is make that hand even bigger too. So it's like, because the Meowth in the reference has like big paws. And then
like that.
Yeah. Personally, I think that looks good. I don't know, maybe.
And then just like smooth out the angles a bit more, like that.
Yes. because a huge part of this, because it is all simplified shapes, it's all going to be like based around composition. And then what just happened?
Sorry.
And then with the chin too, I would actually put that I would have that paw overlapping so that it doesn't create that that tangent that I always scream at everybody about. Tangents.
What?
Tangent. You know what I'm talking about. Or you don't. I don't know.
What is a tangent? It's a new word.
Oh, wait, I swear I've yelled at you about this before because you do it all the time. Anyway, no, so
what is that supposed to mean?
no, so okay, so a tangent is it's where lines meet up. So like in geometry, a tangent is it's the corner of an angle, right? But in art, a tangent is where two lines intersect each other that don't actually intersect in real life, right? Like even if I were to put my finger to my hand or to my face, in most cases it would still not look like my finger is like creating a line exactly in line with my face, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm describing it very well, but like if and then in art. In art, the rule of compositions is that anytime you have a tangent, you create a spot for your eye to like draw to. That's why, like, because imagine like energy lines, right? Like if I drew a bunch of lines going to one spot, this is where my eye is going to go. But if I do the same thing but accidentally on my form, then like say I have this thing that's going up here, this is now all of a sudden where my eye is going to go. Now it looks like he's got like a dick going on here. We don't want that. Sorry, stream. But like, oh, that's cute. I like how I did that. Is that how Meowth looks? I don't actually know.
He has the big bulgy looking eyes.
Oh yeah. Anyway, but yeah, that's I would actually overlap that hand a little bit more on the face.
Even more?
Even more.
Like, okay. Should I just make his arms longer, or?
I don't think you need to make his arms longer. I think it's just like, yeah, or no, that's what I guess so. Yeah, like pull the whole hand up. Yep, just like that.
Just like pull it up to here, maybe?
Not quite, not to the mouth, because then you're creating another tangent with the mouth. Right in between. There you go. There you go. Yep, right there. Because now it looks like he's actually resting his hand on his face rather than or putting his hand in front of his face, versus before it kind of looked like he was putting his hand like right next to his chin underneath kind of where your view was. It's a tangent. Tangent. Anyway.
Okay.
So
then we'll erase this. Something like that?
Yes. Perfect. Very nice.
Oh.
I actually kind of dig that. That's gonna be a cool design. I'm excited. Does he want the dollar sign coming out of the eye?
So,
that's interesting.
I have to ask him about it because they said third eye would be in the middle of the head where the coin is, right?
Uh-huh.
And then there would have a dollar sign be the same shape as the coin. But my question is, where's the dollar? Oh, wait, let me ask them. So for the dollar sign, where would that go?
Maybe just have it like, you could just have it like floating over his head a little bit, and then kind of like turn it into like do this number where it like it does the like super special S. That was a terrible drawing.
Oh, it's cool, but
exactly.
Have you ever? Oh my god. Okay. Well, I think Crow's a tiny bit too old for this. No offense, but have you seen like the three like fuck? Where's my thing? Where kids would just draw this constantly on their papers for their S's.
Oh my god, Yumi.
Oh my god.
This is so hurtful.
went to a minority school, man. That's all over. I used to do that.
Yeah, I
Oh
used to
my
do
god.
that too. What are you talking about? Like, Yumi's like, oh no no, kids today are the only ones who are doing that. Like, you think you're cool,
No,
Yumi?
it was
We
like a couple of
started
years
that.
ago, back in like 5th grade. I don't
You
know.
think
Just
you're
like I don't
cool?
know.
Me
Oh
and
my
Crow.
god. When I used to do this for my name because my name starts with an S, so I would like do this, and then I would have my name like go on, you know.
I would tell you to not do that because I'm pretty sure it's affiliated with some kind of gang. But
Is it actually? There's no way.
I don't know for sure, so don't quote me on it. But I guarantee it might be. I feel like it didn't come, but
When I'm old.